Right, everyone. WeaponCollector here. Yeah, we're a little bit late, but no matter, does it? Yeah, hopefully it should be all right tonight. Should be no issues with anything. Um, I noticed I did have at one point the internet went for a bit. Yeah, that's all done. Yeah, see how it goes. So just be a normal chat about anything you want. Just wait for some people to get on there. Yeah, I'm a little bit late, so some people may have already started doing other things, for all I know. Toby, you right, mate? Stug, you right, mate? Just checking my phone quickly. Blade Collector and Kyle. Yeah, I'm good, mate. The Blade Collector said just uploaded my first intro video to YouTube tonight. Oh, nice. Let me comment on one of my videos and I'll come and check it out. Zed, you right, Zed? How are you, mate? As you can hear, it's just started raining. Bristol, Dave the janitor, CS Berm, and Snorky. You right, Snorky? Yeah. Can you hear the rain? You right, Liam? Is it raining where you are? I ain't done a lot today. I tried practicing some of the stamps. All right, Henry. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. Thank you for asking. I tried some leather stamping. I need a bit of practice, put it that way. So I don't know if you'd even be able to see this. It doesn't look too bad on there. It's quite amateurish. That's my first ever go at leather patterning. Looks a bit better on video. Blade Collector, I've completed my Bowie build. I'd be buzzing if you could view it, Mike. Let me know what you think. Yeah, definitely, yeah, I'd love to watch that. You'll just have to remind me on a normal video. I can't really check it now, Blade Collector, but I'd love to check it out. But yeah, so comment on my latest video saying, Mike, don't forget to check out my videos, and I'll come over and sub and all that. And yeah, Liam said on and off most of today. Oh, I don't think it's rained a lot here. Stug said it was lashing here. RFX Gaming, you're right, mate. It's always raining in Scotland. Liam said it looks nice. Bristol's a nice leather tools video. Thank you. Yeah, I had a go today. It looks all right. Zed said we've had light rain now and again today. I'll be honest, it may have been raining today. I may not have noticed, but yeah. But yeah, I'm all right. I haven't really done a lot today, apart from that. It's been a bit of a lazy. Well, I edited that video and uploaded that. Carl said a bit of rain in North London too. Yeah, it's raining. That's funny thing. It's just stopped. All right, I think it's very mildly raining. I've got the fan on. I've got to have it on because of how hot it is. Daft Dave, you right, mate? The Blade Collector, loving the stamping vid. Clever little tool, that. Cheers, mate. Southampton has been dry apart from this morning. Yeah, I may be wrong, but as far as I'm aware, in my area, it's been dry most of the day till just then. Scott, you right, mate? Unless it's been raining very sporadically and then drying, but when I went outside, it was dry. Yeah, I'll be honest. Now this has took in, settled in a bit. It does look a little bit better. It was more of a little practice, so I need to get used to how to do the patterns, if that makes sense. Some of the patterns you've got to know how to do them. Measuring out as well. That was one issue I had with this. I didn't quite measure it out right. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. We've got a lot to talk about today. We'll find something to chat about eventually, won't we? Billy Black said no rain on Cape Cod. Oh, well, what's it like? Nice and sunny, is it where you are, mate? That's right. Someone's got to have the nice weather. This is water, by the way. Anyone else? RFX Gaming said, what does the knife, that sheath, look like? All right, I'll show you in a second. Yeah, because it's quite an unusual shaped sheath, isn't it? It's a homemade knife. How thick that is. Darth said, wish I had the sheath making skills. Good looking sheath. Yeah, cheers, mate. I'll tell you what, getting into sheath making is quite a good thing because you can have a sheath for every one of your knives then. You know what I mean? But I never used to hardly make any sheaves. Now I'm sort of slightly addicted to it. Weapons said, yeah, rain here has been very heavy when it's been here. Started and stopped a lot. Carl said, do you have an EDC? And if so, what is it? To be honest, I do have an EDC card, but my EDC today, in all honesty, my bloody pockets have been empty, apart from this. The Spyderco paramilitary, is it the paramilitary 2? The one that Londinium Armory gave me as a birthday present. Tactical sneaks in, slips like a roofie. Fuck's sake. SOS Power, you right, mate? He said the thunderstorms never came. I'm disappointed. Yeah, we ain't had none yet. Nettle, you right, mate? He said been out and got pissed. Oh, pissed on, not pissed. Pissed on, but expected it. So both had waterproofs on. Nice, nice. I read that wrong for a second then. I thought that had been out and got pissed. On the unexpected, I thought that said. How you doing, mate? Hello, Dark. You right, mate? Good to see you on again. RAF said, really cool looking knife. Would suit practicing bushcraft. I think that would. That'd hit like a bloody axe as well. So I made that years ago. I made that in 2011. I know that. It's got the date stamp on the bottom. Commander, you all right, mate? I saw your new video today. Keep working with leather. Great video, by the way. Thank you. I definitely will. I quite like doing the old leather stuff now. I still always do all the weapon stuff, but it helps to be able to do the leather, to do the sheaves for your stuff you make. I tried a little bit of the stamping today. It's not perfect, but you know, it's all right. I need practice, put it that way. It's hard to get the you know, in line properly, if that makes sense. Carl said, if I carried that in London, I'd be arrested on site. Tactical said, I'm only after your katana. Well, you could definitely borrow it. Jeevan, you right, mate? Stuart says, serious question, mate. Do you ever consider being robbed and stuff on the wall gets nicked? I'd have to set up a display, but I'm very wary. No, I don't really. Not my area. It would be quite random if it did, I think. And I'm pretty much never out the house anyway, so you know what I mean, I've got loads of sort of security stuff, and personally, no, you know, obviously if you're on holiday or something, yeah, you just get someone to stay around your house, don't you? There are other options you can do, which I do. You can lock it all away before you go, but nah. This is all locked onto the walls as well anyway. Londinium Armory, good to see you on, mate. How are you? Yeah, I was just showing the old Spyderco. That's fucking Spider. Yeah, that is Spyderco, isn't it? Yeah. I ain't all there. I nearly said I ain't all there this morning. There you go. I ain't all there today. Crack's egg. Are you a mad lad? I don't know. You tell me. Although doing that after saying it, done out. That's water, by the way. I definitely would have been years ago. From the age of 15 to 20, you definitely said I was. Oh, man, you right, mate? Andy Imam said, I'm good, hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. Well, I ain't that was water in there. He said you were having a drink. I may have a drink later. Just out of fucking boredom, in all honesty. But not because of this, but later, you know, for later. That sounded wrong. But yeah, I've got some booze. I may have a drink later. But not now. I won't start till at least, I don't know. If I do drink, though, I'll probably be on till 1 o'clock. I can't stay on too late in here, though, because of the noise. Jeevan said, would you ever sell your Pakistani sword? The only thing that's left of it is that. Is that what one you mean? Silent said, have you declared your collection? I don't think you need to, do you? But the police have seen mine at least 5 or 6 times, and they've also seen this as recently as November 2017. Henry said, yeah, I was actually on the beginning of the stream. Londinium said, let me get some rum. You know, I found some good rum for cheap. It's called Sea Dog. Ah, nice. Yeah, I probably will have a drink tonight, but it won't be like last time, like getting fucked out my face. And I won't start until at least 10 after 10. But I'll probably go to at least 1 o'clock if I do. It won't be like last time, so. Blade collectors to London Army. I love the last knife. It turned out really nice, especially with the brassy inserts. Yeah, he did a good job on those, didn't he? Silent Mod said, just waiting for 2021. Dan Wilson, you right, mate? Yeah, I get a regular visit. Every single thing I own is legal. You know, I don't own a single thing that's illegal. So they can come and look at it, and then they can go again. You know what I mean? I'm not committing any crimes, and I don't own anything illegal. Bob the Metal Guy. Right, Bob, how are you tonight? Well, I suppose it's afternoon where you are. Frank Santora. Right, mate? He said, have you ever made a shuriken? When they was legal to make, yes, I did. I had a couple. But weirdly enough, they're illegal in the UK now. So they've all been chopped up and got rid of. Pretty pathetic, isn't it? There's a thing where we used to have this thing called the offensive weapons list. It was 19 weapons on it. You couldn't buy, sell, import, or export but you could own them. And then last year, or maybe the year before, they made those illegal to own. Yeah. Kyle said, so are all your pistols blank firing? Funny thing is, I ain't actually got no blank fires now, but I've got replicas, air pistols, airsoft. Yeah, air pistols, replicas, and airsoft pistols. I ain't got no deac pistols. I've never bought a deac pistol. I did have blank firers, but sold them all years ago. AJ, right, mate, said, how would you obtain one if it were illegal to buy, import, export? Find them on the ground, I suppose, find them on the ground. Or what you could do technically, AJ, was you could have owned it before the ban. But it's a weird thing. Yeah, if you could somehow get hold of it, it was all right. It was just whether you got caught getting it. Very bizarre, isn't it? But now you can't even own them. Londinium said, yeah, throwing knives and throwing needles and double-ended spikes are allowed, but shuriken with 3+ point to ban. Yeah, very bizarre, isn't it? Yeah, so if it's got three points or more, no good. But yeah, throwing knives and all that, fine. I always found some of the shit that's on the fucking offensive weapons is bizarre. RDP project, right, mate? All right, I've got a question for you. He said, "G'day, mate." Or he said, "Mate." Got a question for you. Is there any big knife organisations? Jumble Boo wants to get hold of a big knife organisation. You know, like the gun organisations. Is there a knife one? And if there is, what is it called? Or do you know any? Londinium said, do any of you have experience with the Umarex Strike .22 air pistol? I want to grab one. I'd have to look that up quickly. I haven't so far, but I have looked into some. Don't know if that's one of the ones I've looked at. Let me look. Images. No, is that one you pump under? Looks like it. But you're right, mate. Dan said, if there's a ship that sank 50 years ago and you found one tomorrow, and you can keep it due to finders keepers laws, or you can dig them up as long as there are at least 50 years. There you go. Tactics of the UK government hate ninjas, as we said here last night. Franks and Taurus, out here in the US, you can own them, but not possess them. All right, I'll get you. You don't reckon there is London? We didn't think there was either. We was talking about it. I don't think there is a knife or there ain't a big organised for knives, is there? You know, like the shooting organisations. What is it? BASC, whatever. Um, yeah, you don't get one for knives, do you? Right, Bing. He said, Mike, hello, Mike and everyone. Didn't have the time to watch your stream last night. How is everyone? I'm good. I'm good. Yep, Ninja Lives Matters, exactly. Nadim said, but we have knife communities based around shops like Henny Haynes, a large following. We do have a knife show there. I'll tell you what it is, Londinium. Riggs has had a lot of people tell him, and proper like people who buy for their own shop sort of thing, that they're having a lot of knives stopped in customs, and customs are sending them back to America, the knives. And it's supposedly happening to a lot of people now. And that's not well, it's not really legal. They shouldn't be doing it. I've never had a Glock knife, Commander. RDP said, in which country are you asking? The UK, because there are quite a few around the world. It really depends on what you want them for. You can give me some more info. I might be able to narrow it down. Yeah, did you hear that? Yeah, so basically, Riggs wants to get hold of some big knife organisation in the UK to see if they can then have a word with customs to stop customs stopping knives that are legal. What it is, people are buying totally legal knives, and the customs are x-raying the packages and sending them back to America or wherever they're bought. Javen said, "How much for the Pakistan?" I wouldn't sell it anyway, even if even if it was a big offer. I think. Frank said, "I wonder if they will make rocks illegal as well." Probably. Right, Freddie. Nadim said, we have something called Knives UK, which is the largest knife show in the UK. Yeah, well, that could help. That could be a start. I said it might be worth getting hold of some of, like the air rifle magazines. They still do stuff to do with knives, don't they? So if you've got hold of some kind of gear magazine and ask them to do articles about it, that may get it somewhere. Carl said to ban knives, but you could buy Mosin the Gant parts off of eBay. Londinium said, you want to talk to Knives UK or Henny Haynes, start a petition. Londinium said, if you get a signature on a petition, it could be discussed in Parliament. Yeah, strange things going on like usual. I also own a Glock knife. Used to be in the Austrian military. Oh, nice one. AJ said, I've barely moved from where I was sat from your last stream. Oh dear. Backside. Neither have I, in all honesty. Londinium said, Todd of Todd's Workshop had good results with his last petition. Well, that may be a place to go. But yeah, Freddie, stuff like that, I think that's a good idea. You got lots of signals of stopping the knife ban. No, nice one. Yeah, something's going on that customs are searching loads of packages and sending knives back that are totally legal. Here's for Google Knife Club, some good info pops up. Right. Let's remember this for when Riggs comes on. David said, do you need a license for black powder gun? I'm not sure. I can't remember now. I don't think you do, but it's hard to buy the black powder without a firearms license. They don't want to sell you it. As far as I'm aware, I don't know. Dan said, if you have a forge, there's no laws as long as you don't sell what you make. Tax said, anybody a fan of Bonnie Tyler? My neighbours are busy killing Total Eclipse. Ah, fuck's sake. That sounds like fun. So I said London, known a bunch of Muppets, I think. She's been ignored, laughed at in Parliament. Scott said, would like a petition to legalise pepper spray and batons for self-defence. Nadim said, I've had no problem sending knives to America. Not sure about accepting knives. Yeah, I had a knife sent about 2 months ago from America to here, and that was fine. So I don't know. Because all the laws haven't helped with the gang violence. My mate was still robbed on a bus. People were still getting stabbed and having acid thrown on them. RDP said, no, it won't happen. HM Custom Revenue do it basically try to stop me from buying from overseas. Yeah. Even when knives are legal. If you try to challenge them and lose, you'll be hit with the cost of the challenge. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, RDP. Yeah, very good point there. Shame, innit, though? I didn't even tell if you have obsolete muzzle load and black powder weapons, they're fine. Oh, of course they are. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, there's so much going on, I don't really think of bloody answers. But yeah, of course. Of course it is, yeah. You can get the old fucking antique. You can get an antique bloody muzzle loader like that, can't you? No issues. Yeah. Or obsolete caliber. Yeah, I think it is a bit hit and miss. It's a shame, though, isn't it, Rob? I didn't even say if you were ordering flipper tab knives or automatic knives, they might get grabbed by customs. Yeah, I suspect some of it. Now I don't know because it's not me, but I suspect what happens is some people buy stuff and they get flagged up, and then that address maybe comes up on something. I don't know, but I very rarely buy from abroad. I very rarely buy things. I get sent stuff. I don't hardly buy anything. But I had a knife sent from Dwayne Myers about 2 months ago. Came over here fine. That was straight from America. Yeah, just a bloke putting it in a package, sending me it. So yeah. Command said, "Do somebody know great fixed blade for EDC? Don't want to carry Smith and West Paragon knife anymore." Oh, I don't know, Command. There's loads and loads of knives you could have for EDC if it's legal. Freddie said, "No one's banning kitchen knives, banning hunting knives." Yeah, it's a joke, isn't it? And then said you can buy flintlocks and rimfires right now online. Exactly. I imagine my neighbour played tribute song "Candle in the Wind" all day, every day for a week after Diana died. I wanted to kill her. Fuck's sake. Jason and Henny Haynes are excellent for decent knives. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. I agree. I've had a couple of stuff off of them and I was really impressed. Good fucking decent prices as well. Nadim said, "Do you own sap?" Not Kyle said, "Do you own sap gloves?" No, I've never had any. I wouldn't mind some though. Nadim said, "I rate Henny Haynes very highly. They're great. I'll talk to them for ages on the phone. Lovely guys. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I've only had one batch of stuff from them. That was the stuff to make those Bowie knives. All of it was really good prices. I suppose it all depends what you're buying, but their machetes I found was very reasonably priced, and so was their knife blanks. Jim, good to see you, old mate. Yeah, I'm all right. You? Think so. I don't even carry a camping knife anymore. Me and my mate take some pre-cut kindling and wood, plus some charcoal off to get fire going. Don't trust police discretion. I don't blame you, Bing. You know, is it a risk worth taking nowadays? I know what you mean. That's I remember making riots last year. Still got it. Nice. I have, yeah. If that's what you mean, or yeah, I've still got my one. If that's what you mean, Jason, I usually buy better ones at last. Hopefully. RDP said, when in the US, friend made me a sword. I could not bring it back on the plane, so he took the handle home with me, and he posted the blade in a tube. The only way, and he declared it as a fencing fault. Nice, nice. Yeah, the last things I bought off of Henny Haynes, what did I get? It was definitely this and this, and there was something else. I'm fucking sure there was. But yeah, this was originally a what was it? It was can't remember what their fucking name. Marbles orange Bowie machete, which I turned into that. Made that sheath as well. It's got an over 10-inch blade. And then this was an 8-inch knife blank from them. That's it. Yeah, the Marbles Bowie machete. And that was one of their knife blanks for 15 quid. I think their stuff's good. That's the reason. That's good prices. Cheers, Jason. And Liam said, I think I'm a bit gung-ho when I go camping. I'll bring a bag full of blades. But I still, in all honesty, I still take a fixed blade. I always have. When I say camping, when I go down the woods, but I do take a fixed blade with me still. Sol, you're right, mate. Bing said you can buy blow blanks HH. Not sure what the quality is, though. No, that's it. That's from there. That's a blow blank from Henny Haynes. Yeah. That's what that is. That's originally what that was. Bing. Yeah. Survival channel, you right, mate? He said, have you ever fired a real gun? I've fired shotguns. Yeah, fired shotguns, basically. Nadim said, why pumps? Where's why pumps? I can't even see him in here. That's weird. I can't see his comments. That's fucking strange. Oh, no, there he is. Yeah, I was just being blind. Why pump said, where would you recommend getting Bowie knives online? Yeah, probably Henny Haynes, Blades UK, or Prepper's Shop. Yeah, yeah. Blades UK, Henny Haynes, or Prepper's Shop. I don't know if they do Bowies, but yeah, I trust all of those companies. I bought off all of them. They've all done, you know. I had a bit of a fuck up with the blade, not the blades, with the Prepper's Shop. Yeah, delays in post and stuff, and I did get a wrong item. But it happened to be something I wanted anyway, and it happened to be the same price as the thing I ordered anyway, so it didn't really matter for me. They must not have a lot of people in at the minute because they emailed me about sending me some stuff to review, and it got back to me in 10 days. It don't matter. So I said I'm going to have to go. I've not got enough data. All right, mate. Good seeing you on. Have a good evening. Jason said I usually take my Becker BK2 with me when I go camping. Fuck the police. If we get challenged, I'll just tell them Black Lives Matter protester. Fuck's sake. You're asking for it a bit there, aren't you? Rishab, you're right, mate. Sure if I butchered your name there. So it's the first time on the channel's live stream. I'm pretty happy with content. Thank you. Thank you. I'll show you my camping knife in a minute, everyone. I'm doing to the last 10 people on Trustpilot all complained that preppers are fucking up orders. If you know what it is, don't you? It's the old Corona shit, I'd imagine. Dan said, is that an SA80 in the background? What, that one there? No. But I say this every time, don't be sort of gutted that you didn't get that right, because no one has ever guessed that gun right. Ever. One bloke did, but I suspect he cheated. It happened to be 5 minutes after I'd said that. And he went and Googled it and looked and guessed it. That is called a Chinese model type 86S bullpup rifle. Tactical said they messed up my last order, did preppers, but got full refund. Well, yeah, that's all right, isn't it? Bristol said, do you get commission, Mike, if we use your link for the blades? What? From Henny Haynes, no, because I've not got it set up with them. The only place I've got affiliate links with are eBay, Amazon, GearBest, and that, you know, that umbrella, you know, the that, I can't remember what it's called now. Remember the old security umbrella? But I don't get enough people to buy that stuff for me to actually make any money on it. Being so I started using HS again. Got my camping bug out bag from them a month ago. Nice. Kingdoms on TV. He said, you look smashed. Totally sober, mate. Totally sober. You wait till I get pissed. You'll know it then, mate. You can tell when I'm drunk. Let me go the week, mate. Unmistakable when I'm drunk. I think so anyway. Yeah, this is my camping knife. My brothers and that are outside getting drunk in the Wendy house. Didn't invite me, the bastards. So I'm going to get drunk tonight and go crash their fucking party. Dan said I got a Diak Luger. If you want, keep it. I can't keep it. I've got an autistic cousin. Send me an email, mate. We'll have a little talk. I appreciate the offer, though. That was a legend. Inspired Wilderness said, still going strong at a cookout, so need to watch live. Nice one, mate. Inspired said same, getting drunk, bud. Yeah, I ain't started yet, but we'll see. Yeah, this is my little what I have as my little camping blade. So it's got a Kydex insert that I put in there. and it's got a little ferro rod in the bottom there that comes out, and got a little pouch in the front with a lighter in it. So it's pissing around, doesn't it? Inspired to love you guys. Take care. So he's definitely been drinking. Yeah, good to have you on, mate, and see you later. It's all right, little thing. I'll tell you why I carry that, really, because it's a fixed blade, but it's also it's reasonably non-threatening in a way. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be Oz 8 steel, probably not though. I don't know. No, SEMA, doubt it. It's a little sort of, you know what I mean? And it's sort of, I wouldn't care if I lost it either. Weapons, I've said, did you see I said I was hungover today? I did. I did actually. I did reply to you, Liam. Yeah, you must not have seen it. Yeah, you've been on it again, have you? Silent MOD said, have you ever looked into going to Czechia? Is that? No. I ain't got a passport, so pretty much can't. Rishab said, all right, I've got to go. I'm currently 1 a.m. here. Oh, all right. Yeah, have a good evening, mate. Have a good sleep. Good having you on there. I appreciate you watching. I have a few ferro rods. I never keep up with using them when I can't. Pulled lighter. Exactly. Well, that's why I got lighter in there. I never bother lighting. It's good to have a ferro rod in case you lose your lighter. But it's why not light a fire with a lighter if you got a lighter? Do you know what I mean? Lighter, paper. You know what I mean? Fuck sodding around the fucking tinders, and it's good to know that how to do it, but I don't do it unless I have to. Y Pumps said, have the police ever tried to interfere with your online purchasing? No. But then, as I say, everything I buy is legal. I would never ever try and buy anything online illegal, because I think that's probably got to be a really easy way to get caught anyway. But I don't buy stuff illegal anyway. But you know what I mean? But if you was going to buy it online, if you was going to buy it, I'm pretty sure online's got to be the best way to get caught in it. I don't know. I don't do it. As I've always said, and people may not believe me, but I do not own a single illegal thing. I don't get in any trouble purely because I'd lose every fucking thing I own. You know what I mean? I'm doing to always take them camping, but never end up using them. Just feather a stick, scrub some flakes off the ground, and then light it up with lighter. Exactly. RDP said, I've got a Victorinox Ranger coming next week. It's 70 plus retail. I got it for 50. It's one with the wood scales on it. Have a look on Google Images. Right, Victorinox Ranger wood. All right. Let's give that a Google. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's quite nice. Is that, how big's the blade on that? Is that like technically not legal carry, but you can obviously have it down the woods? It looks like a locking one as well, or ain't it? That said, you must have wet blues in your knuckle collection. Well, nearly, very nearly. I did, when I was doing it, I did think to myself, I honestly, this is true actually, genuinely. When I was cutting them up with bolt croppers, I honestly said to myself, this would probably make quite a few grown men cry if they saw me doing this. Yeah. I've still got all of the chopped up bits in a bag. So if they ever came, if they ever looked, they would actually see every single one of them all chopped up into bits. I can even prove that I have done it. Well, I kept it partly because I want I'll scrap it all one day. So it's probably fucking 300 quid worth of aluminium. Yeah, it's not a bad knife. I just had a look at that. AJ said, less Czechia and more Chessington World Adventure for Mike. Exactly. I could actually go there. Freddie said, how's Mount been recently? Good as far as I know. Working hard, getting on with stuff. But yeah, he seemed all right. I'm seeing most days. Why Pump said, have you made any sword cane? No, never made a sword cane. I'm doing for Y Pumps, they are illegal unless they're antiques. Yeah, we did mention that last night. Zed said, don't know about illegal, but a mate of mine was a pretty sick parakeet. Yeah, here's a question, and I don't mean this, and I know the answer anyway. But if you got some an antique sword and an antique walking stick, put them together, would that be legal? Or if you got an antique piece of steel, and an antique piece of wood, an antique angle grinder, and some antique hammers, and made it, would that count? I know it wouldn't. I'm joking. I know the answer. I read that, didn't I? Dan said I think it's legal. Oh, you think it's legal? Different. Bonjour. Yes, bonjour, mate. I'm doing someone if you secretly made it. I suppose if they never knew, yeah. You got to have the skills in making it look old. Comment ça va. I don't speak French, mate. Apart from them. Londinium said that nobody could tell it was recently made. Yeah. Tapped with arts and crafts sword stick, circa 1905. Yeah, exactly. Y Pump said they made thin swords in golf clubs before. Londinium said it would be an antique, technically. That's what I mean. Technically, you know. Just an idea. Antique sword canes are actually pretty cheap as antique swords go. Yeah, I have seen them about before they banned them, and they're reasonably priced really for what they are. Weapons I've said did go to the super depressing terror museum while in Hungary. Ah, bloody hell. What was that about then? Freddie said I got hit on the head by a golf club. It cracked me head open. Yeah, Matt got hit here once accidentally with a golf club and it came out like an egg. Oh, different that I'm Johnny from France. Johnny, how you doing, mate? I'm Mike from England. Yeah, but terror as in what? Terror, what? Terrorist? Terror, I don't know. Or do you mean, yeah, or is it just terror? I don't know. It could be terror related to certain specific things. Shut it, AJ. Joking. Freddie said, yeah, I got the same place, needed glue. Oh, your head, yeah, sorry. Too many comments going on. Some of them just go over my fucking head. Oh, so yeah, see, that's what I mean. See, AJ. Steve said, those leather stamps you made are amazing. Oh, thanks, mate. I had to go at a bit of stamping today. It's not great, but I'll have a little bit of a practice. Dad said the thing is, sword sticks were a bit crap, really. Blades had to be so thin they couldn't cut, and a bit too flexible to stab with. That's a random question. What's the worst thing you've been hit? Yeah, random question. What's the worst thing you've been hit with, everyone? I don't know. I'm trying to think. I've been hit with bits of wood. I've been hit with anything else. Hard for me to think. I don't think so. Londinium said I won a few awards. It won a few awards as best ram. Oh, yeah. Inspired Wilderness said people still believe the pandemic. The Terror Museum is actually the cinema where they showed a room on repeat. Tommy Wiseau does endless Q&As. Fuck's sake. I have seen the room quite a few times. Dante, I've never left England. I've been to France once, so I have been to different home area once. Steve says the stamps may take better if you wet the leather. I tried that afterwards, yeah. I'll tell you what I need to do is take it in the shed and do it. I was doing it on the windowsill. But it was just a little test. I was bored shitless before the stream and I needed something to do. Difference is France has German weapons, especially in the countryside. Yes, yeah. That said, mine's a car. My foot went 45 degrees. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I don't know. As soon as you said that, I couldn't think. Well, no, I don't think I have. I've definitely been hit with bits of wood. No, I can't. I don't think I have, you know. I've had cuts from knives and shit, but never. And I probably had rock chucked at me before. RDP said, blade is 9 centimetres, 3.5 inches, and it's locking. Gonna see if I can make a non-locking. Sorry it took so long to get back. My laptop was fucking up. It's alright, mate. It's alright. Weapons I said, yeah. Real Terror Museum was about Nazis and then communist organisations in Hungary, law's torture rooms, execution rooms. Y-Pump said, what do you think about using a cutting board with stamp-proof vest? Me and Peach invented that. I'm pretty sure when me and Peach put that on, no one had put that online. I may be wrong, but yes, I think that's a good idea. I've done videos on it. Being said, I wouldn't bother carrying it if it's over 3 inches. Yeah. I said both ideologies use the same building as headquarters for secret police. AJ said, well, now I feel bad for making a terror museum joke. That's all good, mate. You're all right. Dan said, I like these streams. I miss loads of weapons and stuff streams, so that was upsetting. Well, here you go. You're on now and he's on. You can tell him as much as you like how much you like his videos. T2, you right, mate? By the way, I may be on late tonight. Even if I don't drink, I'm probably going to go on till at least 12. And then if I do drink, I'll probably stay until 1. And they're going to crash their little party that they didn't invite me to, the bastards. I don't think their plan was to sit in the Wendy. I think it started raining. And I just love chat streams, really. No, I was kidding with you anyway. Cheers for the link, shares, and that, everyone. It's Peach. Oh, Peach, there he is. All right, Peach. Good to see you all, mate. Why Pump said, have you ever drank Ray and Nephew? No. I'll tell you what I may be drinking later, though. Let's see what I've got here. I've stolen this tonight. Oh, and it's from France. That's not all I've got, but just to top me up for what I've I ain't got enough. Printed Xbox the Hunter, 11 quid. I'll look into that, Freddie. RDP said, I've been to Wales, Ireland, Scotland, England, Denmark, Holland, Germany, Spain, America, Australia, Wales, Scotland, England. Yes. Dan said, have you ever had Guinness and Vimto? No. What about Polish 100% alcohol? No. I've had stuff like that, but not specifically Polish 100% alcohol. Rich, good to see you all, mate. We've got a second channel up now for non-weapon related stuff like guitar, organ, and singing videos. Nice one, Rich. Can you put a link in if you want? But also remind me somewhere so I can look after this, Rich. Rich, you know you was on about that spider sword. I have seen those. What made you speak about that last night, though? Because I asked them the thing, and then no one replied. I couldn't remember why you actually mentioned it, though. Did you want to make one or something? The RDP is well travelled. Liam's well travelled as well. Marcus, probably quite a few lot are. I've only ever been to France when I was 12. Bristol said, what's black and tan? Guinness and something else. Yeah, I'm not sure, mate. Jam Jedi, you alright, mate? Good to see you on. And he said, good afternoon, hope all is well. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm going to lay off my folding knife collection for a year. I'm going to save up and go to Japan next summer. Oh, no, that would be amazing. Yeah, I bet you'd love that. Yeah, do that, mate. Do that. Weapons I said was going to Chernobyl this year with my dad. If not for Corona, hopefully maybe next year. Jam Jedi said, working on my room. Been keeping busy. Nice. Yeah, I have. I've been busy, sort of. Why pump is that a Mauser pistol up there? What, that one there? No. Quite often people think that's either Luger or no, that's a, I can't remember what it's called now, maybe an S2 air pistol. And Dean said I want to do a wild camping trip to Japan. Yeah, that'd be amazing. You have to get some weapons going while he's there as well. D2 said tactical point. My sleep patterns have been messed up for months. I'm in bed 8 p.m. and up at 1 a.m. Don't know why. That used to make me feel ill all the time when I used to sleep like that. That never agreed with me. Now I've started sleeping normally for the last couple of years, and I feel a lot better. Londonium said, "Nice RDP. Your name's Rob, right? If I remember, it is Rob. Yeah." RDP said, "Can I come to Japan with you, Londonium?" Richard said, "No, not making anything for a while. I mentioned there was real swords that looked like the same shape. I thought they would hit like an axe due to a lot of weight being in the tip." Oh, nice one. Yeah, yeah. I couldn't remember, Rich, and I couldn't remember why we was talking about it, that was all. So you can get a sword like that then. Yeah, weirdly enough, I don't know why. I quite like the look of that sword. Yeah, I like them. Pretty sure there's a game. Is there a game that they use them in, or there's a film? You know, obviously it's a real sword, isn't it? But why Puncture? Do you work for a blacksmith or knife making company? No, no. I'm doing my job right now. This is my job. This what I'm going to say right now is my job. Right, I've got a Patreon account. Join the Patreon account for $1 or 80p a month. Just fuck my camera up there. And you can support the channel and you get your name on here as a thank you. But it's due to the Patreon supporters that stuff like this gets made. I literally don't have a job because my job is YouTube, but I don't get paid on YouTube because I don't have ads. I'm basically an involuntary volunteer. I'm an unpaid worker. Forced unpaid worker, basically. I'm a slave to YouTube. Yeah. But if you do want to join Patreon, do it. $1 a month. Anyone, go on, do it. You massively help me out. You get your name on there. Someone put the exclamation mark Patreon thing in for me. Also, though, here's another one. If you shop at eBay, UK eBay or American eBay, or no, UK eBay, UK Amazon or US Amazon, if you shop at those websites, go use one of my links that's on all of my videos to go to those channels first and then buy, and then I get a percentage of what you spend at no added cost to you. It's affiliate links, basically. So if you clicked my link, went on Amazon, spent £1,000, I could potentially get £100 out of that, and you wouldn't cost you anything. Nadim said, yeah, Japan has strict knife laws. I'll probably be carrying a non-locking slip joint there. Jumbo Sabu, right, mate? He said, was all booked to stay at Gil Hibbons' house. Nice. Maker of the Rambo knives, the expendable knives. When the bloody COVID thing comes out, my flights were cancelled. Still waiting for the £1,100 refund. Ah, fuck's sake. I think I remember you mentioning that before. Yeah, that would have been. How many times you've been over his place? You go over there? You've been over there a couple of times. I know you're like a family friend, though, aren't you? You are a family friend. Dan said to Londinium, it's lovely. Everyone's respectful. You can stop at one of the traditional restaurants. Jim said, Londinium, you should treat yourself to a nice Higo Nukami. Freddie said, I don't think I'll be paying £1,000 on Amazon. No, but you know what I mean. That's just an example. It's easier than saying something else. You know what I mean? It's an easy thing to work out. 10% of 1,000. Jumble Sabu. If I refer to anyone as Reeks, that's Jumble Sabu. Reeks, we've already discussed about any big knife groups, and again, no, everyone reckons there ain't one. Like knife organisations. Cut my fucking nails earlier, and I've got little bits sticking out the edge. Get one, Dan. Get one, mate. If you please get one. What's the fucking thing for that? Here, Dan. Click this link. Yeah, that's my merchandise. And these t-shirts. Jim's got one. Who's got these t-shirts? I know Jim has. Electro has. Who else? There's quite a few people have though. Nell. One of the Tims has. Can't remember which Tim it is. Dan said that's a good idea, but depending on the season, it can drop really cold. Freddie said I would get something on match. Cheers, Freddie. I need to advertise it a bit more. But if you can't click that link, there's a link in the description. Steve says something just exploded in my neighbourhood, not fireworks. That's fucking weird, isn't it? Do you reckon that is? You have to let us know if something comes up on the news. Oh, nice one, Dan. I appreciate that because that is my I do make a bit of money out of those. It's not a lot, but it's probably the same amount as any like affiliate. Probably a bit more actually saying that. Jim said, I got the grey one. Nice thick cotton, not made in China. Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? Yeah, I think they're all right t-shirts, aren't they, Jim? Yeah. In fact, I like this kind of t-shirt so much that I bought. When I bought some plain t-shirts, I made sure they was the same make as this because these don't tend to shrink either. A lot of plain t-shirts seem to shrink vertically, you know, or long ways anyway. And then my fucking gut. I said, okay, I'm off. Wanted to keep you playing in the background, but I've got to keep my computer desk and things around. Take care and be safe. Here in the States, it's a damn madhouse. Yeah, you stay safe as well, mate. Thank you. Yeah, take care, mate. I'll see you soon. Dan said London with cherry blossoms are absolutely beautiful. It's good for pictures. Friend said, how's the meetup going? And what the ones I've not discussed it since, if that's what you mean. That'll have to wait till next year. Oh, I noticed, where's Dear Love Survival been? He ain't been on for a while, has he? Or was he on last week? I don't know. I noticed he ain't been uploading for a while. T2 said during lockdown I started doing lock picking. I'm actually really enjoying it. Get a buzz every time I open a lock. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good being able to do a lock, isn't it? Can be very frustrating. But yeah, as you say, you do get a buzz when you do it. Yeah, I quite doing a bit of lock picking. Toby, oh fuck, I got a hiccup. Toby said found a Diac PPS 43. Is this a good deal? What's the price, mate? Dumble Sabu said I haven't seen Nell post lately. I think she posted something on Twitter the other day, a picture of herself. But yeah, don't know. Unless someone go on to she might be going out or something, or Richard, Peach, or Liam. Could you go on to the joint Twitter chat we have and say to Nell, now we're live? She might come on. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's easier for you not to do it than me. Tactical said a meet up during COVID would be the only place wearing a mask would be a must. Now we're doing it now. This is I don't mean on here, Liam. I mean the bloody joint live stream. Not live stream, the joint fucking Twitter thing. I don't know what I said. He's already been drinking then. I don't know if joining 25 quid or not. Your mother said, how is life? It's good, mate. It's good. Oh, you just did on Twitter. I thought you was having me on, or you'd been drinking a lot of that rum. Yeah, I'm good, mother. Thank you for asking. How are you? Friendly said I will have a go at 11. I'll have to go at 11. I have cricket tomorrow. I need to get some sleep pattern. That's not 1 a.m. Nice one, mate. Was it 10 already? Fuck. Oh, yeah, I started late, didn't I? Yeah, so now finishing that Contro shit. And that's horrible, isn't it? That stuff used to make me gag. What flavour one you got? Or is it only orange? Yeah, Cointreau I always found fucking absolutely disgusting. It's too sickly. Yeah, I always found that way too sickly. That I would struggle to drink at any time in my life, you know. And I'll tell you what other one I fucking hate is Malibu. Malibu I fucking hate so badly that if I drink it and then I burp later and I taste it, it nearly makes me puke. Steve had no idea what the explosion was. Oh well. Fuck knows, mate. Weird, isn't it? You have to keep a lookout. But the bottle's untouched in the cabinet, so finished it all over the week. Nice. Cherry brandy. I don't know. Probably all right. I don't know. Jumbo Sabu said, Mike, got a good idea for the £10 weapon build, but not sure if it's legal to make or not. Maybe you'll have to email me. Well, I've got that tonight. Not just that, but when I run out of my stuff I normally drink, I've got a bit of Napoleon brandy there. And in all honesty, it might make me gag. But I ain't got no choice. That's all I got. So just I'll wait till them lot fuck off and start nicking their beer. Yeah, Snorky, I fucking hate Malibu. It's disgusting. Rita said that spider sword wouldn't be too hard to make. I'm not going to try, but anyone with the right tools setup could make it easy. Scott said just build it and scrap it. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know if I ever have had cherry cider, you know, Freddie. I probably have. Jim said Malibu made me chuck when I was 12 years old, and the smell still makes me gag. I'll drink anything else. So same here. There's not a lot I wouldn't drink, but yeah, Malibu makes my guts turn over, man. As soon as I smell it. Oh, you got a load of booze off your granddad, did you, Leo? Nice. Here's £225 for a Diac PPS H43. Good, anyone? Bailey said curdled, so put it down the drain. But otherwise, lots of rum and brandy. Nice. Sounds good. Steve says, speaking of spoilers, I found a Black Widow in my garage today. Ah, fuck's sake. Why Pumpkin? Have you made alcohol called hooch? Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, I've made like hooch. I mounted. I'm drinking a Polish 9% beer. It tastes rank. That makes me feel good. Nice. Good on you, man. I shall join you soon. Weapons, I've said he's 95, so getting rid of it. He will never drink it. Yeah, that's it. You're not going to drink it. Give it to Liam. He'll drink it. At least you get given it. People will never ever give me booze. Never get given booze. Probably because they think they're probably fucking being an enabler. Fred Copperbergs do cherry ones. Well, that's why I think I may have had a cherry one, because I have had Copperbergs. Blessed Ben, you right, mate? Good to see you on. Your mother said Horizon Redback or it's Tomcat 2. I don't know. They both have their merits. Without the stock extender, I'd have the Redback. With the stock extender, I'd have the Tomcat 2. Londinium said hard choice, your mother. They're both great. Maybe the Redback is slightly better. I think the Redback does have ever so slight more power. Just a tiny little bit. I think it has a little bit more power. But when you put the stock extender on the Tomcat 2, it's like a little carbine then. Whereas the Redback is more of just a pistol. But they're essentially the same, apart from the stock. And I think I look up there because my Horizon's there. I think the I think the prod is like 0.5 millimeter thicker on the Horizon, making it ever so slightly more powerful. Weapons I've said, if that crossbow gets through all right, I don't mind sending you my spare Redback, your mother. Nice one, Riggs. I could look on my phone in a minute. Weapons I've said, sent me a free one after reviewing the one I want. Oh, one you bought. I mounted Mike mullets and bow ties. I can see you in an advert for that. Might down a pint of water then start drinking. Just so I've got make sure I've got the fucking. I'm hydrated. But yeah, if I do drink tonight, it won't be like last time. And I might be until 1. Seeing as every fucker about's going to be making noise anyway. And it's a Saturday. If I've missed anyone's comments, just put it back on. Oh, SMS Customs. He said, just got one. Just looking at reviews. Nice one, mate. He said, what do you think of the Remington Tyrant? I don't know about them. Tim C, you're right, mate. He said, on the website, they have a picture of a redback with a stock extender on. But don't see it for sale. Oh, on Matey's. Yeah, I've seen that. Like, it's quite square shaped, isn't it? Yeah. But I'll be honest, the stocks for the horror zones and that they're actually quite easy to make. Yeah, they're reasonably easy to make. Anyone could make those, whereas the stock extender for the Tomcat would be harder. Freddie said, you get false widows near you, I get them sometimes. Yeah, there's loads of false widows in that fucking Wendy house. And I had a tiny little baby false widow spider on my windowsill about 2 hours ago. I should definitely be raiding the Wendy house later. Tactical though, definitely. That's what they get for not inviting me, the bastards. I'm not going to turn the electric off first. Yeah, I've heard that, Liam. Yeah. I think, yeah, the false widows can. I think if they bite you, they can cause, not always, but I think some people get like a bad reaction to them. Yeah, false widows can. Yeah, false widows can bite you and probably do you about as bad as a wasp sting. But sometimes you can be allergic to it and it can cause necrosis and other stuff. Yeah. I'm doing it so the false widow can bite, but it's not potent. Yeah, it's more like a bloody wasp sting, isn't it? I think that's what they reckon it's like. It's more like a wasp sting. One difference with most UK spiders can actually bite you. I got bit by a spider before. My arm came up huge. It's not deadly. Yeah, one of my relatives was showing off with a spider in his hand, a big fuck off spider in his hand, saying, "Oh look, that wouldn't do nothing to you." And then it bit him, and his finger went all white. But that was just like a garden spider, you know, like a wolf spider type thing. Tim said, ever seen some simple redback stock extenders from bent PVC? They look quite effective. Yeah, they're good, aren't they? They can if they. I think the case with spiders biting you, Freddie, is I think they can all bite you. It's just if they're not very big, they can't pierce your skin. Only a bigger spider is going to be able to bite through your going to penetrate your skin. Most spiders aren't big enough in this country to do it. But if you picked up a fucking big house spider, that probably could penetrate your skin. But it's not going to do a lot to you. SMS said, should see baboon spiders in South Africa. Bloody hell, that size of your hand. Yeah, I must admit, it's quite good over here that we don't have to deal with shit like that. The worst, you know, we don't have a lot of shit like that, luckily. Liam said there's about 5 or 6 spiders in the UK that can bite you and are venomous, but they can't kill you. And Liam said they'll come up purple though, like a golf ball. T2 said, yeah, house spiders do bite, especially females. Freddie said, I always told Daddy Longlegs would always poison a spider. It's like wife's tale. I don't know if that's wife's tale or not, but I've heard that as well. And the spiders rarely bite though. They aren't actually aggressive and only bite humans in self-defense. Tactical said, only time I've been stung by a wasp. I was talking to an old woman at the time. I apologise for my choice of words. I've never been stung by a wasp. I've been stung on the arse by a bee, though. We was in the woods, and there was this pile of rubbish, and we was just kicking the sort of rubbish around, lifted up this door, and under it was a bee's nest. And all the bees started coming out, so we dropped the door, ran off, and I thought I was all right. Leant on a wall, and as my ass touched the wall, that must have gave the bee enough penetration to penetrate through my jeans, sting my ass. Yeah, so it stung on the arse cheek when I was about, I don't know how old I was. Could have been 10, 12, I don't know. But just went home, put some, I can't remember if we put vinegar on it or something. It wasn't that bad. Friend said, worst we have are hornets and adders. Yeah, exactly. Why Pump said best self-defense, knife or machete. I don't know. Don't know about that one. Machete is bigger, but you're not legally allowed to do that anyway. Londinium said, my friend got stung by a bee on his eyelid before, and his eye was close to a week. Yeah, it swells up like fuck on your face, doesn't it, for some reason? Friend said he'd been stung about 10 times. Londinium said anything or longer reach. I'm sorry, Bill. I remember in 1996, we're sitting in the dark watching TV, and someone scuttled out from under the TV cabinet. It was a big spider. I moved and it stopped. Since my movement, shit me up as well. Well, there was a spider in my toilet once, and not in the toilet, but in the toilet room, right? And I don't know if I imagined this, but this spider was so big, I'm sure I could hear this, like tapping as it ran along the fucking floor. Cheers, Tactical. But it sounded like you could hear the bastard running. It was so big. But I still to this day don't know whether I was just imagining that. SMS said he got stung on the lip by a bee. Swelled up big. That was a fell in a wood ant's nest. That was a bite experience. Alright, I'll try and catch up now. I'm just gonna get rid of that person. It'd be easier. What's that, RDP? What am I missing? RDP said, "Are my posts not showing up? Can anyone else see this?" You might be putting in a word that's being hidden. Sometimes there's stuff that gets automatically hidden by YouTube. Yeah, I don't know if I was imagining it, but this bloody spider, I was sure I could hear it running. I'm sure I couldn't. I must have imagined it. Yeah, I can see the RDP. I've posted it 4 times, and each time it's been missed. SMS, say how many spiders get in your mouth while asleep? Scary. I think that's a myth, but as long as you don't know them, does it? The news said the biggest spider I've ever seen is a red admiral spider, Sherwood Forest in Nottingham. Those things are fucking huge. First time we've ever had a chat about spiders all night, I think. My window open. All right, that's my coffee gone. Maybe Londinium is Robin Hood. Just don't know it. T2 said, Freddie, my hobby is metal detecting, and I can tell you that there are many spiders around the UK. There are many snakes in the UK and adders, quite a few. Some very long ones, 5 foot, isn't uncommon. Scott said, I don't bother with spiders. They go on my bed and it's game over. I heard the average human can do 4 spiders in their sleep over the course of a lifetime. Zed said, Read there's a million spiders in an acre of grass. The lawn type. Don't know about the other type. Jim said, Freddie, I got a blue bottle of 2-2 hollow point today. Londinium said, I was camping in Sherwood Forest outside Centre Park. RDP said, the only mob I could find is a UK knife company that does the knife show. They may be they may be the closest thing. There you go. Riggs. Yeah. Do you reckon it was the word knives that was making it? Someone put the word knives in. Let's see whether it pops up. Don't all go mad putting 100 knives in, but just put the word KNIVES. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird how that wasn't coming up. RDP. Fuck knows. Yeah, what when Londinium done it? Only Londinium and Zed listen to me. Oh yeah, shit. Yes, actually no, Freddie. All right, yeah, of course it will with Londinium. Right, Freddie. Then you put in the word knives, not knife, knives. KNIVE. Put that in and then an S. That's weird. Yeah, it's working now. It's working when RDP puts it. Fuck knows RDP, but I know sometimes there are words that get sort of banned. Yeah, I forgot the mods can do it anyway, can't they? Who knows? On It's a weird one, isn't it? I never know with these weird things, but yeah, I hadn't unless I. Well, no, because you said you hadn't seen it. You've had your Londinium. Fuck knows. But it's all right. You sorted it now. There you go, Riggs. Read RDP's. It probably was the .com actually. If you had if you'd put .com in it, that definitely won't come up. You know what, Doug? No, I've barely been watching any film, not new stuff anyway. No. I could tell you some words are banned because I've banned some myself just so I don't have to talk about certain subjects. I'm not going to tell you them because if you put it in, it won't come up anyway. Number Sabush, I hate it when some Americans pronounce it as knives. Yeah. RDP said I break up the internet address. It could have been that. Your mother said, are battens legal in the UK? Yes, they are. Well, certain ones, yeah. D2 said to Freddie, grass snakes don't bother me. It's the adders that don't retract. Steve said, taking my wife to work again. Do you like Steve? If you're back in about an hour, I might still be on. Yeah, tell us to ban those. Let me try and think. The thing is, like, if you put them in, it won't come up anyway. It's not bad stuff. There were certain things I didn't really want to talk about, and there were certain things that come up a lot that I don't want to talk about because of potential legal issues. Like I would get people asking me, do you sell this? Do you sell that? Do you sell this? Do you sell that? And it was getting to the stage where, I don't want to be fucking answering stupid fucking questions about people asking me about if I sell illegal things, which I never have. Yeah, my stomach could you RDP. That's always going. Teabagging. Chad said, I bet I can guess two of them. One of them with a J and the other one begins with a V. I can't fucking felt it. Fuck's sake, Jumper Boo. Who's bloody bringing. I haven't heard someone talk about that for fucking years. Didn't even said, Mike, do you sell cocaine and machine guns? Now that I do. No, of course I don't. That was a joke. GCHQ. But yeah, obviously that's not the ones that were banned. It came up. RDP is now separated the internet address. Spread the words. Strange, isn't it? Scott said, Mike, do you sell fertilizer in large quantities? Yes, that I definitely do. Yeah. Emails in the description. By the way, anyone rewatching this, anything that gets mentioned in the thing, I do not sell it. I may sell quivers. That's about it. Thank you, London. You never know, do you? You never know. Do you know what I sell? Human fertilizer. Are you asking? Jim said, did my quick YouTube filter experiment. Just showing the chat. Don't think it did. Right. What did you try then, Jim? Probably won't be able to tell me. Tim said, that was straight up vodka chugging I just saw. Not yet. When that's gone, I probably will. I better top up with the old water. So I've, hydrated nicely. RDP. Jumbo Sabu said, Mike, I want to nick that line for chat up with ladies. I'm going to make you quiver. Fuck's sake. RDP said, okay, everyone, please stop with the questions that can be construed or used individuals to blow stuff up. Keywords can cause issues with Google, with their own platform. There you go. Valeri said, kill the Russia. What's that about? No, I've got no problems with Russia. Ryan, you alright, mate? Yeah, I'm alright. So this has gone quick tonight. Jim said it was a C word that rhymes with. Oh, that should come up. That should come up. That's not blocked by me. Put it that way. I wouldn't block that. I don't mind that. That, you know what that would be? That would be that's. I think that's YouTube doing that. I'll tell you what mine was. I kept getting so much people saying, "Do you sell knuckle dusters?" I had to ban that phrase and anything like it. It was getting so fucking much. It was ridiculous. Try putting that in. It was too much, Londinium. I just couldn't, because the other thing is, the more I was getting asked it, I didn't want people thinking like that was anything I'd ever done. It wasn't. But yeah, anything to do with that, I had to because it came up as a bit of a weird. I accidentally trolled my own viewers once by saying to them, I asked everyone a question, and the answer would have been knuckle duster. No one could write it. So no one could answer this question I said to answer, because no one could write in the chat knuckle duster because it don't come up. 5 knuckle shuffle does. Video Bay said, you like the cold steel knives I got, Mike? One of them is only £8. Oh, nice. Fallout 4. What was he saying? Fallout 4 is 90 fucking £4. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I like cold steel stuff. Tactical are great. I've got an annoyed tunt chant back in my head now. So, did anyone try the phrases that I said? Shouldn't come up. If you spread it out, if you just write it normally, it shouldn't come up. Yeah, it seemed overpriced to me. I'll have a look, Peach. I don't know, which one did you get for £8? Yeah, nice one, Jim. Yeah, I was just asking if you sold them. Didn't come up. Yeah, I had to block a couple of phrases. That, like all different phrases to do with that, purely just because it would literally come up every single stream at one point. He said, bloody hell, just notice how many mods you have on it. Well, I've missed one there then. I've missed one there, Jumper Sabu. That should be on there. Video Base said, well, Freddie's putting them on now. Well, maybe the separate words all right. But, yeah, I don't know. Them two shouldn't come up. But I suppose if you ask do I sell them, that shouldn't come up. But there's a lot of variations. Maybe I've missed some. Video Base said, yeah, got the tie light and the new kudu. It's a slip joint. Yeah, the tie light looks nice. I've got like a cheap SEMA copy there. Oh, just the base game. Yeah, that's way overpriced, Casper. Fuck that. Yeah, I don't know how Freddie, man. Well, I must have missed, because I never write Knuckleduster as one word. Yeah, I like the old tie light. I love them kind of stiletto kind of knives. You're noticing it more than I am, RDP. Microphone's just there. Oh, you won't be able to see it. Gadju said, do you ever take your weapons off the wall, play around them? All the time, mate, all the time. But I do also have ones, like, deliberately sat next to me to play with. Got fireworks going off of your RDP. Oh, no, sorry, Casper, fuck's sake, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Fuck's sake. I thought GB. Why did I think GB was pounds for some reason? Oh, it's nearly 100 gigabyte. Oh, fuck's sake, yeah, that's quite a lot, yeah. That's all the updates and shit, isn't it? That good, Mike, is past 10:30. Drinky o'clock. I will do in a minute. I'm not feeling it at the minute. None of them said you always got to have the newest knives close by to play with. Yes, exactly. I sat there. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Casper. I completely read that wrong. I thought you were saying it's 94 GB pounds. No, I've not been drinking anything, Freddie. Just water, mate. Yeah, it's always time for a pint somewhere, exactly. Maybe I was in a funny mood and wanted to drink. Don't mean I won't be going off early anyway. I'll still be staying on late. But this has sort of got me out of my mood I was in that was making me want to drink. Seeing short warrior, you right, mate? And didn't said I have my Ontario Rat 1 next to me. I'll get mine out actually. Saying that. I'll say that if it's still up there. No, bollocks. I bet that's in my I think I put it in my box. Yeah. Well, I've got the tan one, but the only problem is it's got the black blade. And I think those black blades are pointless. We mentioned that on your video, didn't we? They scratch up to fuck. It'd just be better just having, putting that paint on them looks shit. On the, black blades that scratches off straight away. Whereas if it's just a plain blade, you wouldn't see the scratches. Or you could get them off easily. Riggs, did you see something? I've seen something recently that they're going to ban or trying to ban those those spirally knives. It's not in there, London. If I ever get it out the box, the problem is it's in a box. See that box there? It's in there now, and that's locked up and everything. There's one with like a spirally blade, like a twisted blade. I've heard they're trying to ban that in the UK. It may be triangular spiral as well. Jim said fireworks in Bedfordshire too. Must be a religious day. That's weird. And where's all the fireworks tonight then? Fraser, try making a weapon out of a £10 cricket bat from Sports Direct. So I guess some of you have seen my new video. I spoke my piece about him. What's that then? Batu. Tim said I've got a nice Elan folder next to me. Great knives. I think I had an Elan once, or still have. Jumbo Sabu said, yeah, United Cutlery M48 Cyclone. I got one. Yeah, that's the one. The United Cutlery M48 Cyclone. It's like a twisted blade, like a drill bit almost. It's twisted like that. So say if you've got a blade, if you had a blade like a dagger and you twisted it round that way. Yeah, look it up. It's quite a nice blade. I'm trying to ban them. All right, I'll look that up later, Slingshot. There you go. Good. Yes. Thank you, Ben. Yes, a corkscrew type blade. Yeah, jagged commando knife too. Yeah, corkscrew type blade. Yeah, Ben's put it perfectly there. Yeah, corkscrew. Yeah, I know. That's exactly it. Yeah, they're like the triangle blades, aren't they? I'll tell you what, London. It's like a triangle blade, but twisted round like a corkscrew. Exactly that. You're right. RDP said, if you're asking what's next to us, I've got Tokyo Maori High Kappa DOR direct optic ready next to me. I'm doing target practice. Liam said they are for making wounds harder to stitch up. They're banned under the Geneva Convention for military use. Yeah, but we can still have them. Yeah. I read. I can't remember where I saw it, but there's going about something saying they're trying to ban them for like only in the UK. Jim said, "Are you describing as pig sticker knives for maximum bleeding?" Yeah, that's what Londinium's talking about. Yeah, the tri-bladed dagger. I had one once. What's my favourite chocolate? I'll be honest, I like anything with nuts in it. Chocolate with nuts in, fucking love it. Yeah, do you know what, Riggs? I can't remember where I saw it, but I'm fucking pretty sure I saw, and it was like a legitimate thing that I saw. I wouldn't say it otherwise. I'm sure what I saw was legitimate and like a credible source, but I can't remember where I saw it now. I'll be back in a minute. I need a piss. You're gonna have to put up with pissing sounds because I'm not telling them my talk. Right, Ben. I'll wash my hands and prove it. You can't. John's a bloody hell. Dunedin said they were originally used on the battlefield to cause maximum damage to any enemy combatants. Freddie said, wash your hands about 100 times. Jumbo Serbo said, let's hope you don't try and fart at the same time. You're messy. We'll have flashback. Obviously, you lot didn't hear me then, because if you did, I was going to get you to tell me how many farts there were. That's a phrase I need to block. Jeju said there's a guy on YouTube called the AK Guys building a 50 BMG AK. Nice. Sounds decent to me. RDP said, well, I was timing you, Mike. From the time you walked through that door, you came back 32 seconds. Yes, block, wash your hands. Exactly, Lynn. I am a quick pisser. The only person I've ever known to piss as quick as me, weirdly enough, is Slingshot Warrior. Tactical Dead, have you seen Scow's new bill hook type build? No, I haven't. No. Any good? The news I can't piss that quick. I've run in for 6 hours. Yes, my name is Mike, and I'm a quick pisser. Slingshot will, and then Slingshot, he can join me in that. Jim's in healthy prostate there, Mike. That's good. That's good. No. Oh, is it the Jesu? Is that the AK bloke who goes on Liam's streams? Is it him? Tactical said not bad, but not as good as a few built. Scow's issue is I think he's up for building things, but he's not got the experience, has he? I don't think he's been building for very long. Now, I like his stuff, and he tries, but he uses very basic tools, which I think is quite a good thing. But yeah, I don't know. I like his stuff, but yeah, I think he's I've been building stuff since I was about fucking 10 anyway. Do you know what I mean? Friends, I'll sit down and piss. Probably wank. Can't be able to stand up. John said, Mike, what are you drinking? That was just water, but I may be having a bit of vodka later and a bit of that. Napoleon brandy. I don't know whether I'll get on with it or not. I may have to go nick some other booze. Don Masabo said, held it for so long, you know the type, past the pain stage. When you finally go, it trickles out slowly. Yeah, fuck that. Video Bay said, this is the AK guy who does the gun meme reviews. All right. Peach, cheers, mate. That said, I can't build a stick. I can't build or stick to Lego. Oh, I've seen your build. That was all right. The Liam said that's the same as me. Jumbo, I need to stop holding mine. Yeah, I don't hold mine in. Might hold the other in. Might hold the shit in a bit. But no, pissing. Got back to pissing and shitting again, have we? Yeah. Same topics always come up. London said I can't be bothered to go upstairs to piss, so I just hold it in for hours. Oh, I don't blame you, mate. You know, if you're busy doing something. But yeah, I won't be going off at 11, by the way. I might do Yeah, that's not come up for a while, Freddie, so don't say it. That didn't come up at all yesterday. Scott said time for a Guinness, I think. Tactical said, you young and be able to hold in a piss. Just you wait. Londinium said, some truly lovely info being given out. Glad I've already eaten. Slingshot said, can you get semi-automatic BB guns? We can, and you can get full auto ones, mate. Over here. Yeah. You can get full auto. You can get full auto BB guns, mate. Yeah, as well. Good night, Yazoo. Good to have you on, mate. John said, if you're now tuning in, welcome back to Mike's Piss and Shit discussion. Yes. Dar said, where I live, I can step out my front door and piss if I like. Well, I'll go out my back door and walk about 20 steps I can. Video said, does slingshot mean BB or airsoft? Metal or plastic? I'd assume he means like a plastic BBs, but I don't know. Slingshot, what do you mean? Dar said, here in the US, you can have full auto BB guns. But yeah, I don't think we can get full auto metal BB. We get semi-auto ones, so yeah, even in metal. Chris said, have you ever smacked the hammer down on the GT80 like Cowboy Star? Don't think so. Devon said, do you need a license for a BB gun? No. Double sour boosted. Piss and shit. Sounds like somebody offering to buy tea. Hang on. It pops up with a lisp. Tactically, I've got full auto Desert Eagle, but 6mm airsoft. And Dim said 4.5 BB guns are pretty shit though. Yeah, yeah, they're not. They're just target shoot plinking things, really, aren't they? Friend said you need airsoft membership. Oh yeah, that's if you want a black one. Yeah, if you want to buy black coloured ones, realistic ones, you do need the was it the Yukara or whatever? But you can buy a you know, an orange one. RDP said Pierce Brosnan did the Heimlich manoeuvre on Halle Berry on James Bond set years ago. She was choking on a fig. I really like Halle Berry. I'd give her something to choke on. Fuck's sake. Oh god. Then for the 12-foot pound 2-2 is pretty good. Yeah. Tim said some BB guns you need a license for if they look real. You can't a license, I believe. Yeah, I think to buy them, I don't think you need them. If you've already got one, I don't think you need it. But if you wanted to sell it, you would. I can't remember the legality of it, but if you've already got them, you don't need the license. It's only if you want to buy one. Friend said, airsoft is designed to shoot people, so only 1 foot and not powerful. Slingshot said we can buy replica full and semi-auto BB gun that are wood and metal, look like the real thing. Scott said, but you can buy a real DIAC guns with no license. Yeah, bizarre, isn't it, Scott? Ted said, so which would you prefer? Shifting through the eye of a needle for 15 minutes or doing a huge one that hurts your ass? Don't know. Shifting through the eye of a needle, probably. I don't know. Depends how much the pain is of the big one. RDP said, Yukara is not a license, it's a registration for buying black guns. It's airsoft club membership. And there's an Uzi replica that was full auto, 4.5 metal BB. It was about 11. Rebase said, I'm off DIAC guns now. Too expensive what they are. Yeah, I agree with you. I wouldn't buy DIACs anymore. I wouldn't buy any DIACs now. To be honest, about the only guns I would buy now are full power air rifles or near on, and to be honest, nowadays the only pistols I would buy are probably the 6-foot pound ish spring air pistols, break barrels. But if I wanted a replica though, say if I wanted a pistol, I'd be tempted nowadays to buy a metal BB, you know, metal CO2 gun. But at least you can still shoot it. Jim said, does anyone know the Artemis PP700 PSP pistol? No, I don't know that one, I don't think, Jim. I think I know of it, but I don't know a lot about it. Tim said, you're right, RDP. It's not strictly a license, more of a permission slip. Freddie said, isn't your spouse 12 a bucket gun? What's a bucket gun, Freddie? Richo Profundo. How did he get a bloody mod? Am I going mad here? Or is that Richard? Is it? Oh, Rich. Is that Rich? You changed your name? I only have 100 spring air guns for distance of shooting. They're good enough. Starting to wonder what's going on for a second then. Or am I wrong? I've been making people mods, so I don't even know. Really basic power packs are a nice spring one. I was looking at the metal cartridge. CO2 revolver the other day. I didn't so I saw them on Power Packs website. Over £200 well. Yeah, I do, London. I would only go for break barrel if I was going to buy a pistol nowadays, unless I wanted it because I wanted a replica of a certain gun, it would have to be a break barrel air pistol. There's less to go wrong on them. Ah, Rich said, yeah, it's me, Rich Smith. This is my other account I made. So if you make another account, that becomes a mod as well. That's weird, isn't it, Rich? Or are you on the same? That's strange, isn't it? Actually, I was typing that into the new mod. I looked at it for a sec. Good job I hadn't been drinking. I'd have been like, what the fuck? But luckily I registered because we was talking about the Profundo. That's his sort of voice range. He was singing. My name's on light break barrels are better if you shoot a lot. IDP said to me, if it's an airsoft BB 6mm, you only need a UKR for black guns. If it's metal BB gun, you don't need a UKR. I've done airsoft since 1998 and I'm an airsoft marshal. Nice one, mate. Everybody said, well, my other account, it's a mod too. I never registered that. I just thought I'd made both your accounts mods, Peach. That's weird. I thought yours, I'd just made them both mods, like deliberately made them mods. Then Liam said, when I do plinking, I tend to shoot a lot, so break barrels are cheaper. Yeah, you're right. They're cheaper. There's less shit to go wrong on them as well. Slingshot said, if I could smuggle you a Tommy gun, CO2 BB gun, like replica, I would. Well, thank you. I appreciate the offer. Jim said, my main rifles are break barrels, and you can't beat it, really. I just fancy a nice compact PCP toys. Oh, no, don't blame me, Jim. Get one. I'm just saying, me personally, I've got a load of CO2 guns, and I've gone off them now. There's nothing wrong with them, though. That old thing there, the old Crossman 2240, great gun. But it's the CO2 and the seals going wrong. Fucking nearly all the seals on that fucking. Well, at one point, nearly all my CO2 guns was broken because all the seals had gone bad. Random said, you want to get yourself a traditional underlever rifle built to a specification of a Soviet tractor. Richard said, the Richo Profundo name is a pun on Baso Profundo, if anyone was wondering. And Dilliam said, I'm going to buy the UMEX Strike Point Pump 22. Oh, yeah, that's the one you mentioned earlier, wasn't it? Good night, Freddie. See you next time, mate. You sure you're going to be on in the week? That's all right, Rob. I knew what you meant. Darcy said, are those CO air guns, arrow air guns legal? No, I don't know. I'm assuming they are. And even so, those little 4.5 metal BB ding up my plinking target box. I don't like the old steel and copper BBs. I don't like shooting them because last time I was shooting some of them, they was coming right back the whole distance of the garden. Even shooting wood. I know you should really probably be shooting like a soft target, but Slingshot said it wouldn't be legal for him to have pumps. Well, no, you can have pump up guns here if that's what you mean. Just they have like a limit on them. Good night, Jed. See you later, mate. Hello, Barble. John said, could a BB penetrate bone? Is that possible? Depends on the power of the gun, but I think most air pistols wouldn't that shoot BBs. Nandim said, I had some H&N copper coated spike pellets. Those deflect back sometimes. So good night, Jen, if I didn't say it. Sorry, mate. Random said, if you want a decent air rifle, get a wear arc and be done with it. Yeah, I've got a Webley Stingray Deluxe and a BSA Lightning. They're good. Barbara said my name is Jacinto. And a lot of other names. Oh, hello, Jacinto. I probably won't remember that though. I don't know if I am going to drink tonight. I'm not feeling it now. I was only going to drink originally because I was bored and in a weird mood. But now I'm sort of fully entertained. I don't need to. Really, basically, I'm still waiting for my air rifle refund. That don't mean I'm not though. I still might. London said you have as many names as I do. Pound stew, slingshot, nice one. Tactical said anyone else getting the Highlander vibe? What from matey's name? Jacinto Ramirez, Del Fresno, Bufento, Trinidad's. I had a Wara KHW-45 pistol, but I couldn't get on with it. Am I a pacifist? Yes, I am. Now I'm not a pacifist, but I'm also not overtly violent or anything. You know what I mean? I don't think there's anything wrong with someone being a pacifist, though. That doesn't mean the slightest. What's my favourite knife? I don't know. At the minute, possibly this one. But that can change daily. I do use pacifist. Punch people with spaghetti. Yes, I am a Highlander. I'd love to be a Highlander. That'd be amazing. They can only die by having their heads chopped off as well, can't they? And when you kill one of them, you get all their knowledge and power or whatever. I said I'm a pacifist until I'm not. Yeah, exactly. RDP said my name is Ingo Montoya. He killed my father, prepared to die. Roy Pump said, where'd you get that from? I made it. Freddie said last spring before I go, if you want to get an air gun, get a £35 177 double pallets and BSA scope from Amazon with Mike's affiliate link. Thank you, mate. And that'll close quarter rats and pest thinking. Last one, Freddie. See you later, mate. Well, Liam said my family is half married in Scottish bloodlines. They're lowlanders. Nice. John said, if you had the option, would you become a Highlander? As in from the films? Yeah, potentially. I don't know. I'd have to. I need to look into the lore a bit more. The lore as in LORE. But they're immortals, aren't they? So who wouldn't want to be fucking immortal? Freddie said then move on the expensive stuff. At least if you don't like it, you aren't bankrupt. Exactly, Freddie. Good idea. iStarlight UK. There you go. There's your shout out, mate. So I missed you there. He said, don't mess with him, he'll chop you up. My dear, so I never get along with 177. I always prefer 2.2. Weirdly enough, none of my good rifles are 177. I've always had 2.2s. Really both said, what's the most have you spent on a knife? All can answer. Also, was it worth it? I've probably never spent more than 50 quid on a knife, in all honesty. And that was a great big Bowie. And it was worth it, yeah. Tactical said, you'd be a baddie, I'm sure of it. Danny said, mate, like your Winchester rifle. Yeah, nice one. John said, you'll have to learn to play the bagpipes to stay immortal. I didn't even said you have a nice weapon. Oh, of course I do. But I never bought it though. I've got a couple of expensive knives. There's that one, and I've got a couple that Kaiser Knives sent me that was worth in the 200 range. But yeah, I've never spent that much on a knife. Yeah, I've got 3 expensive knives, and that's one of them. Maldinian probably sent me my third most expensive knife. It's covered in fucking glue at the minute. Need to clean it off. There's glue on here. At least it's getting used. Glue on the blade, you can't really see it, but Rich said, can a claymore class as a big knife? Really, basically, that was very nice of you, Londonian. It was, wasn't it? Yeah, I was very happy with that. I appreciate it, mate. Tim said the most I've spent on a knife was about 35 quid on a Mora bushcraft. But yeah, I've never spent a lot on knives. I think, as I say, the most I ever spent on a knife was around about 50 quid, I think, for a great big 14-inch bladed Bowie. Getting plenty of use as well, London. I'll give you that. I must clean that bloody glue off though. Disgraceful of me. Look, glue on the handle. Manuel said, "Have you listened to the song Foggy Dew?" No, I don't think I have. I've spent more on obviously swords and shit like that, but on an actual knife, no, I'm pretty sure I've never. But yeah, the three most expensive knives I have, weirdly, is that and the two Kaiser knives, which have never been out of their boxes. But that was purely because I got sent them to review, did the review, chucked them back in the box, intending to sell them one day. Everybody said the most I've spent on a folding knife was the tie light. Don't have it yet. Bought a few hours ago for 75 quid. All right, Manuel. Yeah. Go on to my latest video. Say to me, Mike, listen to whatever the song was called, Foggy Dew, and I listened to it. Barbara, I hope you're being nice with your non-English comments there. Richard said, Mike, you've seen that CO2 airbow Scanagrim reviewed. I think they work out 140 quid in that country. That sounds right. Yeah, that's a lot better price than some of the stuff. I do not know Zippy and Zape. Danny said, what do I think of the Spanish knife industry from Toledo? Yeah, I've got a couple of Toledo knives. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like their stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a couple of Toledo things. I don't know who Zippy and Zape are, but good on them. I'll be back in a minute. I need to go get some water and I'll be back on. Be a couple of minutes. Well, less than that. I just got to fill my bottle up and get another bottle of water. Get something else. Right, back in a minute. Entertain yourselves. That's not what I was going to get, but I thought, fuck it. Richard said they shoot around 250 feet per second. They're as powerful as under £75 recurve crossbow. That sounds good. And then to Scott Kaiser and Spyderco probably offering the best value for money on top high-end blades, blade steels right now. Almost now, but it said 1,500 quid on each of the knives. That ain't nothing compared to what some collectors spend on their knives. Yeah, I ain't got that money to spend on them. Trying to think. I think that's a reasonably expensive knife. That's in like, well, not that expensive, but that's in the 80 quid range, I think, or maybe more. Depends on when they sell them. RDP said from the door open till got back, got that water in 57 seconds. No, I don't have to fill the bottle up. Slingshot said, "Did you ever buy that axe, Mike?" No, I can't buy anything at the minute because my PayPal's frozen, and because of the COVID-19 stuff, I can only get my PayPal access if I prove my identity. Because of COVID-19, the DVLA who give out driving license are literally not doing anything at all. So until I get that back, I can't really buy anything. Well, I can, but I need to save all the money I've got because literally all my income's stuck in a fucking paper. Dumble Sour Booster, to be fair, mate, when I buy a knife for that price, it ends up as a 25-year mortgage. I know exactly what you mean. I know, yeah. Pay it on installments, and it becomes what do you call it? Like an investment piece, isn't it, Erling? I suppose I could, Dave, but it's probably a bit pointless at this point. He said, "Can you create a new PayPal?" Okay, I could, but then that'd be the 7th fucking account I've made. I'd rather just sort this one out. Right, drinking that pint of fucking water has made me need a piss again. I thought you liked that. I was going to say, I thought it was a bit weird you saying you hate it. And he hates the Ontario one that he's just saying he loves. I looked at that and I thought, he's surely being sarcastic there. Right, another piss. That's what happens when you drink a pint of water. Right, how quick was that one? RDP said, "Mike, do you have a passport?" No, sadly I don't. And no, I don't have an old one either. I wouldn't do that too much. RDP doesn't. Well, no, at least they know you're a regular. RDP said, "Do you have a passport? Maybe you could video chat PayPal, send them a copy of the passport." No, the only thing I've got is like when we went to France, it was like a kid's passport. I'm back. I've been back for about 5 minutes, RDP. Right, Harris, I'm all right, mate. Good to see you back, Sol. Slingshot Warrior said, "Which one's worse? Drunken Brit or Drunken Scotsman?" It all depends where in Britain or Scotland they come from, doesn't it? All depends on the person, I suppose. Don't want to start contributing to stereotypes here. Right, that's vodka with a little bit of, you can't really see it, but it's slightly pink. It's got a little bit of food colouring in it, so that I don't keep drinking pure fucking vodka without knowing. Yeah, good point, Scott. Yes, I never actually registered that. Yeah, slingshot. Which was worse, a drunken Brit or a drunken Scotsman? Yeah, a drunken Scotsman is a drunken Brit. Nice one, Scott. Yeah, I was daydreaming there. I should have called him out on that. I don't know how long this shit's been open for. I better check it on the top. Well, I'll shook it up now. It's all right now. How long's this shit last in the fridge? Soon within 5 days, slightly over that. Oh well, ain't gonna make my guts any worse. Oh no, I was just the thing I was gonna say. The only thing with drinking this late is I'll probably end up doing a 7 fucking o'clock now. Yeah, whatever that is. Vodka and orange. Yeah, fuck's sake. Yeah, that can happen. That can happen. Yeah, the problem is if I start drinking now, I end up being awake all fucking night till like 7 in the morning, listening to music and drinking and singing while I've got headphones on. So all they can hear is not my terrible drunk singing, but they can't hear the music. Twat warning is for when randomers come on being weird, John. It was more embarrassing when my dad was still about because he would call me out on it sometimes. Say, I could hear you shouting about last night. What's going on? At least the others don't say nothing. Yeah, you imagine me pissed out my face 7 o'clock in the morning with earphones on. So all you could hear is like some drunk bloke, probably terribly slurring, hardly making any sense. Luckily, when I sing, I must tend to just shout out words because people just think I'm like, just swearing for no reason. No, I haven't, Sol. What are you going to have to do? I don't think I'm subbed to you, Sol. Go onto my channel and my latest video and say, Mike, don't forget to watch my bike video, and then I'll watch it. The problem is I can't at the minute. I do peace, and if you get the shits in the next 3 hours, you'll notice the orange was off. To be honest, I think I've already got the shit slightly anyway, so that's what I mean. It ain't going to make it no worse. That's probably what my guts have been doing. Fuck's sake, man. Now, Lillian said, I started off buying quite expensive knives, but now I've been collecting for a few years. I found you can get good knives for really cheap. Just have to know which ones to buy. Exactly. Right. Cheers. I was going to say cheers, motherfuckers. Cheers, everyone. Probably a bit late. Tastes all right. Actually, saying that, that's probably not been open a week. That's probably been open 5 days. I think it got open last Sunday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and it's Saturday, and it's shit. Don't matter. Oh, that vodka, all of here, my stomach is all going lovely and warm now. That means I'm done for now. No stopping now. If you listen to the is it Beautiful South? Old Red Eyes is back. There's a bit where he says, well, I can feel my body thaw. That's what I'm feeling now. My body is thawing, as in THAW. Feel my whole body warming up. Lovely. That's the problem with me. Once I've had one, even just that one, that's it. I'm done for now. Can't stop. Slingshot said, I was at the gym, recently reopened. Oh, nice one, mate. If I'm not reading quite so many comments at the minute, it's just it was getting a bit much, in all honesty. Quite a lot of long comments on there. But if you want me to read yours out, just say, might read it out. But I'll be here reading them. Are you drinking as well, are you, RDP? Hi, man, you still on? You having a drink? That's what I thought I'd have a drink tonight. I thought some other people probably would be. Have a drink with you. But as I said, it won't be like last time. I won't be like getting fucking paralytic and letting the stream get madly out of control and having music in the background and all shit like that. I had 5 copyright warnings for that other stream. Jinx said, if you want a really good folder for under 30 quid, get the Tecut Zero. That knife is fucking amazing for the price. Never heard of them. Really says, speaking of the gym, I still need to This does taste funny. I don't know if it's... I don't know. It's only one anyway, isn't it? John said, I was surprised when I got my Mora first. Very impressed. Yeah, they're great for the price, and that, aren't they? Brilliant quality for the price. But most Moras are like 10 quid or something, aren't they? I don't drink a lot of orange juice anyway, so I can't tell if that's like normal. Oh, nice. Yeah, RDPC got 15 litres of honey mead brewing upstairs. Sol said, I went for a bath and the water went horrid brown due to the oil and the petrol on me. Black steak. Yeah, nice one. Random said, not ideal, but better than napalm after Vindaloo. Yeah, exactly. Let me look that up. Londinium Tecut Zero. Oh, no, actually, I quite like that. It looks all right. Yeah, quite nice shape. Yeah, I loved it. The Moras are like fucking under 10 quid. I think it's amazing. They're actually genuinely good knives. I'm just shaking it up. That's the only nice drink I'm going to have all night. Because all the rest is going to be vodka and water and then brandy and something. And DM says it's a good nice mic, really decent. It looks nice, it looks good. What kind of price did you say that was? Liam, you still on? Was you having a drink tonight or not? I don't know if you said you were. Oh, 30 quid, yeah, that's all right, isn't it? Oh, on Henny Haynes as well. I might look into that when I get some stuff from Henny Haynes in. Yeah, it's an all right shape, isn't it? Right, I'm going to tip the rest of this shit down the bottom so I don't drink it. Slingshot said, are you going to buy kitting cleavers for throwing? I will do definitely one day. But I actually want to buy some cleavers for modding as well. Slingshot. So yeah, I don't mind doing either. RDP said, right, I've been up since 6:30. So I'm hitting the hay, mate. Have a good evening. Yeah, thank you, Rob. See you later, mate. Have a good sleep and all that. Take care, mate. And Liam said it has a cool pocket clip as well. A decent detent ball in it, and you can extend it and push it. Oh, nice. Oh, it says extra deep carry. Weirdly enough, I haven't took the one off of this yet, for some reason, this doesn't get in the way, that one. It must just be in just the right position for me. Normally, I cannot stand pocket clips. Tip up pocket clips anyway, because I find when I hold the knife, or yeah, it would be tip up, wouldn't it? Yeah. When I hold the knives, it sticks into my hand and I can feel it too much. But this must just happen to be just the right place. I don't know. And you ain't drinking, are you, Slingshot? Nice one. You're having a bud for me, are you? Nice one. But normally I take clips off straight away because I just can't. I don't use them and I can't stand them. But that I haven't noticed. But funny enough, I showed it to someone who knows me, knows I don't like clips, and they said to me, "Oh, you haven't took the clip off yet." I said, "No, weirdly enough, I don't notice it on that for some reason." So I said, "I'm going to get another bike and keep the other one for spares." Nice. Did you message? Did you put a comment on saying to watch your video? Right, I've got to just wash this fucking glass out as well. What about that? Right, I'll watch that later. Then it's the only problem is if you put it on here, it just goes, and then because I can't, I can't really look. But yeah, if I'm reminded, I can. It is some. Can someone do me a favour? Have a look up. Yeah, I had it that time myself. Right, someone find out how many units of alcohol are in 20 milliliters of 40%. Fucking camera's gone funny again. How many units are in 40%? 20 milliliters of 40%. Yeah, centiliters. All right, I always do that. Centiliters, so CLs. Yeah, centiliters, whichever one it is. CL, 20 CL. Well, there's one unit. What it is, so 1 unit per 25 milliliter. So how many 25 milliliters is there in 20 CL? So all right, someone just do 200 divided by 25. That's the answer. What's 200 divided by 25? 8-ish. Just trying to work out how much booze I've got. That's killed the chap dead. Everyone else getting there. I think that would do, yeah. It was 8. Yeah, it is 8 then, yeah. Yeah. So that's 8 units in there then. Yeah. I'll just try. So if that's 8, this one says on it, because it's a newer bottle, that there's 13 units in there. So I've got 22 units. Probably 1 o'clock potentially, Liam. We do have some product mascots. Slingshot. Them lot would have to tell you some of them. I'm not very good with things like that. Yeah, so I've got 21 units of booze. Yeah, that should do me, I think. And there might be a couple of cans of beer I can fucking nick as well if I have to. But in all honesty, that's a last resort. I don't really like brandy, but I might be able. If I'm already pissed, I could drink it. That's why I'm not touching it yet. Yeah, we do have product mascots, but I couldn't fucking tell you. Slingshot. You gonna stay up, are you, Liam? Nice one, mate. Yeah, I reckon 1 o'clock. Someone said, got some Union Jack socks to go with me loafers. Nice one. Iron Man said, cheers, Mike. I'm on another beer to toast to good health and bright future. Nice. Yeah, Iron Man. Cheers, mate. Yeah, that's a vodka and water. You've been on all the whole, you've been on the whole time, or you've been I know you was on. Right, I'm just gonna have to. What I'm gonna do, because I'm drinking, I'm gonna have to move some of these knives out of the way because I can't do it. If I get pissed, I'll leave them on my fucking bed. My bed's literally covered in fucking Bowie knives. Right, get this shit sorted. Right, I'll do it. Done. Yeah, we probably have very obscure mascots that people in America would probably never even heard of. But there are mascots, isn't there? And William said we aren't overly mascot heavy like the US, but yeah, we would have, yeah, you know, like traditional American mascots. We don't have ones like that, but there definitely are like product mascots, aren't there? I can't think of any. Oh, your phone died, did it? I'm doing something. USA and Japan are huge with mascots. Tactical said Bowie bed and he's £300. Contact WC with details. Yeah, fuck that. It's the last thing you want is a Bowie bed, I tell you. I have a torture fucking device. But I couldn't tell you one. I can't think of. As soon as someone asks me something, I can't think of anything. But we must have product, like shitty old product, fucking Yeah, I was 1066 Hastings bloke. What's the old dog? You know the bulldog, yeah. Salsa said, "Do you remember the mascot of the British Bulldog?" Yes. Yeah. What's the bulldog? That's not 1066, but yeah, the bulldog. He even said, "Just joined." What's the sheets on the wall? My guns are really behind those, but I have to cover them up for live streams. So everything on that picture is really behind it, and everything on that is really behind it. If you look, you can see the crossbow sticking out. There's a rule on YouTube that you can't handle firearms, but I just covered them up to stop me fucking getting them down, and just in case. Barry Scott's in it, bang. Yeah, fuck's sake. Yeah, Churchill. But yeah, what you see there, I'll show you with this one. It's slightly easier. What is there is exactly there. Look. It's a picture of itself. And if anyone really likes them, you can buy them as well. Fucking meerkats, yeah. Yeah, what have you started, Iron Man? Yeah, no, Iron Man. Slingshot warrior. 7.466666667 units. Iron Man said, I highly recommend you get a solar panel. I do want one of them. I do want one. Setup might cost under 50 quid, but well worth it. I do want one of those. Yeah. If I wouldn't mind having one of those just in case I ever become homeless or have to live in a van. Yeah, it's worth having, isn't it? I do want one of those Iron Man eventually. We have Tony the Tiger and Uncle Ben, but I think Uncle Ben's being banned soon, isn't he? Under the Oh, that smells horrible. You know what? I don't know if that's a mixture of. Well, I don't know. Oh yeah, Uncle Ben's been banned because he's black. Fuck's sake. It's just the way you said it that cracked me up. It's probably all right over here. I think you're getting banned in America. I don't know. Iron Man said, Mike, I'm getting another boat. So you can have one if shit hit fan. I've got it back. Oh, thank you, Iron Man. I appreciate that. Jim said Slingshot where I've heard complaints about Uncle Ben lately too. Yeah, Churchill. Tactical said Mr. Soft. What's Mr. Soft? What the Mr. Whippy and Mr. Soft, the ice cream shit. I think the fucking ice cream van was going around today, around my road. Pretty sure it was. I saw my brother-in-law rushing out and then rushing back in with two things in his hands. Mr. Muscle. We've got the worst fucking mascots in the world, don't we, over there? You imagine what they would have been like a couple of 100 years ago, or 100 years ago over here, 70 years ago, what our mascots would have been like. Kinder Egg, man. We are pretty crap. Oh, God. We've been around too long. Hopefully we'll be around for another long time, though. That tastes really weird. I think I need to wash the glass out. It ain't the vodka. The vodka should be right. Vodka will go off. No, that smells right. I think I need. I'll tell you what. I think it's the residue of that fucking orange. So when I finish that, I may have to go and clean it out. It won't take me 10 seconds anyway. Time me if you want. Michelin Man. I don't know. Is he French? Smash Masters. I can't remember that one. I'll be honest with you, Tactical. I'm terrible with all that kind of stuff as well. If I wouldn't have remembered any of these if people hadn't said them out loud. I said, Mike, I'm making a canopy to camp on my boat and anchor down under the bridge. I'm going to do a video soon. A nice one. I look forward to that. Sounds good, Iron Man. You know, Irishman, good to see you on. Yeah, that sounds decent, Iron Man. That was good when you was under that bridge. I did think that'd be a good place to hook up under that bridge. You know, you got fucking but as you said, because you had all the stuff in the boat, didn't you? You right, Jamie? What about Ronald McDonald's? The English. I'm joking. I knew he was American. You never know. He might have been English originally. Renham said there's an idiot on the Kiora adverts. Just me and my dog. Oh, yeah, there's that idiot. Yeah, Kiora. I used to love that fucking drink. Hamburglar. That's sake. God, there must be some really fucking weird English mascots, though. There's gotta be. Especially stuff from like the fucking 40s and 50s and that. Should we go down that path? I don't know. Iron Man said, Mike, have you seen the old beer and cigarette adverts? I 100% have, yeah, and I remember them. And also in my loft, I've probably still got some. Funny thing is, actually, Tactical, that's what I was thinking of, Umbongo. In the loft, we've definitely still got some like 60s porn mags that would have booze adverts in, cigarette ads. Yeah, doctors recommend candles, stuff like that. I'll tell you what, all right, this probably ain't the kind of conversation we want to go into, but in old porn magazines, right, they used to have when some of the new sexually transmitted diseases was coming about. I don't know what you call them now, STDs, STIs, all that kind of shit. Anyway, you know, fucking gonorrhea and all that bollocks. Some of the old porno mags used to have double page warnings in the middle of them. And they would have, I remember finding in the cupboard, looking through it, thinking, yeah, this is all right. You know what I mean? You know, I was about 10, found my dad's pornos, basically. And then opened up the page, and there was this, like, half rotten fucking face. And it was going on about, make sure you use a condom in case you get fucking gonorrhea. But it was like fucking, for a 10-year-old who shouldn't have been looking at porns anyway, it was fucking harrowing, mate. Oh, it's horrible. You can't get off to that, can you? Some might. The STD mascot. Yeah, exactly. But you didn't. They didn't have to do a horrible fucking picture of someone half dead. Slingshot said, "What did aliens advertise?" I don't know. Yeah, Gallport. It pretty much was that, though, Liam. It was horrible. Yeah, Fallout. Oh, it's just fucking horrible. They're still in the loft now. Maybe I'll have to dig them out, find that bit, and put it on my blog or something. Oh, there you go, runner. Can you hear them like in the background every now and then? I can. I should be raiding that party later. Yeah, but no, they might be watching this. Shout out if you're watching this. Someone did. Maybe I don't know. Stream's gone a bit quiet suddenly. Likes are all nice. So like the old likes are up for 42. I got this tonight. Napoleon brandy. Stole it out of my dad's cupboard. He's not gonna, he's obviously not gonna drink it. That sounds terrible when I say. I didn't mean like that. But yeah, I say that because he wouldn't have drunk it anyway. He had it in his thing. He had it in his cupboard for about 10 years. He don't drink. I think he got it because I don't know why he got it. But it's just been sat in his cupboard for 10 years already. Yeah, horrible now, aren't they? Liam, did you know I was collecting those cards up to make cigarette top tramps though? If I can find them, I'll show you my thing I'm going to do with them. You ain't got some of that, have you, Liam? Oh, I found them. I couldn't find these last time. I'm actually going to make cigarette top trumps. Cigarette warning top trumps. So each one of these has got like a different yeah, you want to see disgusting? Here we go. We're going to start seeing them. Oh, I've got to find the good ones. Some of them ain't got things, but right. So we've got the little kid doing a bong. We've got the little kid saying to his mum, "I want twos." Got popcorn tongue. Sniffing his hand, man. Some of these are terrible. This is the weird one because this looks exactly like one of my mates and his daughter. What else we got? Where's Dracula? There's the girl with the pearl earring. Smoky-eyed lady. Yeah, Dracula ain't come up yet, Leon. Two lesbians fighting over their daughter. Dracula being looked over by his family. Fucking love that one. Yeah, I'm going to turn these into top tramps and they're going to have like the stats underneath. But I've got a whole fucking deck of them there. I am actually going to do them. Yeah, I've got the whole deck there so far. I didn't show you all the horrible ones. But I'm going to make fucking top trumps out of these. Has it got the leg one in here? There's a funny one here that typical bullshit as this country is, right? I ain't got it in here. That bloke with his leg missing, right? Turned out that bloke whose leg's missing, it had nothing to do with smoking, and he was missing his leg because it was a shooting accident. That's it. Like, yeah, two's me a spliff, mum. Exactly. That's what that looks like, though. It looks like a little kid saying, "Yeah, that's my favourite." Though. Look at Dracula. Dracula's laid there with his family looking over him. This is quite a funny one for me because the bloke laying there looks exactly like someone I know in real life. Yeah, tobacco jewel card. That is exactly. That looks just like the fucking girl with the pearl earring, though, don't it? Magic. Smoking the Gathering. Yeah, there's my strange mentality for you. Collecting fucking fag things to make fucking... I'm still on the lookout for new ones. I'll tell you what, though, if you think the UK ones are disgusting, faggot gathering. That's excellent. So, if you think the English ones are disgusting, you should see. I don't know if it's Polish ones. The fucking some of the Eastern European ones, they make ours look like nothing. Oh man, they're fucking disgusting. That's it. Might make an app. Rothman's Go. Imagine that. That'd be fucking excellent. Yeah, Random, that's a good one. Yeah, why don't they have a burnt down house? The piss had fallen asleep in their ciggies set on, yeah, set the sofa on fire. Yeah, what is that, Liam? That's weird as fuck, isn't it? Weirdly enough, before you showed me that, I'd seen the same thing on YouTube, but I think it's because obviously I watch your videos and I've watched a couple of other people's videos that came up in my recommendations. Right, I'll be back in a minute. I must clean this glass out because it smells funny. I'll talk about the Cabbage Patch Kids in a second. Problem is, I think I broke the seal early down in that pint of fucking water because I can't stop pissing now. put the legless diabetes patient on the cans of Coca. They ought to. They ought to. Doctor, counter your burned down house with Dracula being looked at by his family. Yeah, because what we'll do. So they'll all have funny names, and then they'll have like disgustingness of picture. All of the different ratings. Ability to put you off smoking. Not that one. That's just a comedy fucking image. Who wouldn't buy their baby a fucking dummy that looked like a cigarette? Surely that's a must for every parent. Irishman just had 4 miles by 4 packets of crisps and a packet of Peps last hour. No diabetic pictures, thanks. Yeah, the fucking old chimp that smokes, exactly. Who bought food up? You're lucky. You're lucky I'm drinking. Right, I've cleaned the glass this time, so if it smells weird this time, it's either this or the vodka. All right, nice one, Liam. Yeah, thank you for putting that back on. Yeah, it's very curious, isn't it? Yeah. It's my fingers. Let's say that. Now, as soon as you said that, I went, Iron Man said, I think they should show cigarette brands and advertise again. I hate this nanny state BS. Yeah, or just fucking ban them all together then. If they're going to be, if you can't even fucking sell them openly, just fucking do them a fucking way, but they never will do that. James said, what's your opinion on the new spec deactivated weapons? And are any of yours? All of mine are old spec. My nose that swell. Yes, yeah, I was like that. All of mine are old spec to the post. Fuck no, 2000. I know that. Why did I put dye in the vodka? Because the more pissed I get, I start putting. The drink gets down to about this far, and then I can't tell whether it's already mixed or not. I fill it up with vodka, and then I think, oh, that's my last little bit of drink. I'll just finish that. And I go to neck it, and I chuck a load of pure, vodka in my mouth, and it surprises me, and you nearly choke on it. So just to stop me keep doing that and getting so pissed, put a little bit of pink dye in it, and then yeah, it's just an alcoholic thing and me being pissed, and I get easily distracted. Although that looks virtually fucking white anyway. That clear, I mean. I think that's bad. You guys should try the garbage packets. Yes, slingshot wire. My door when I was a kid was covered in Garbage Pail Kids stickers. I loved the Garbage Pail Kids, and on my hard drive, I've never seen it yet though because I couldn't bother to watch it. I've got the Garbage Pail Kids film, but it's supposed to be shit. Now, until I heard Magic the Gathering cards are being banned for being racist. I've got some of them. It's not something I play or anything, but I can't remember. I think I got them for free in some kind of magazine, but I kept them purely because am I going to get banned for doing this now? I'm going to get banned for showing racist Magic the Gathering cards. But I kept some of them. Well, I've kept the whole lot purely because if you buy these, you get a rare card in there. There's at least 2 cards in here that are worth 20 quid each or more. Most of them are worth nothing, but normally when you buy a pack, I never bought these. I think they came free with a magazine or something. Yeah, you get a couple of magic. Yeah, you get a couple of like rare ones. Yeah, on eBay they're worth like 20 quid each. So I kept them for that because I thought, yeah, maybe one day I'll just sell the fucking lot and The racist cards are just doubled in price. Yeah. And I keep them in a tampon tin. Who cares what it was originally for? Nice flowers on it and everything. Better than a cigar tin, it's fucking thicker. Collector's edition, racist edition. Nice tampon tin. Perfect EDC. I genuinely actually do EDC a tampon tin. Look, I'll show you. There's my EDC tampon tin, but I've strategically put masking duct tape to cover up the fucking flowers and the tampon writing. They're fucking decent tins, they're perfect size for So that's duct tape wrapped round a card. It's a decent size, isn't it? Put it that way. Tactical tampons. It's like, because it's thinner, but it's also thicker. You know the cigar tins you can get? It's thicker than one of those though. So you can fit nearly double what you can get in a cigar tin. It's slightly better size. I say tampon, that'd be a sanitary towel, wouldn't it? Tactical said my stepson had a load of those Pokemon cards. But well, loads now if you kept it. They are, a lot of them are, especially if they're supposedly in each pack. Yeah, which one out of these would be the rare one, do you reckon? I'll have to look that up. I'm gonna have to designate one of these to be a rare card. Two are rare cards. One of them I may have to put a bit tin foil around the edge to make it a shiny. Is there one that looks slightly silver? There you go, there's a shiny for you. Yeah, the Pokemon shiny cards are supposed to be right. You're off, Peach. Good night, mate. Oh, was it only? I thought it was later than that. Do you know how long it was 12 o'clock? Because for some reason, every day at 12 o'clock, my stereo turns on. And I just heard it click. For some reason, I thought it was later than that. Mike the Booze Hand. We just started, I'll probably be doing a 7 o'clocker tonight if I've got enough booze. Yeah, that was the glass. Obviously, that's not pleasant, but it doesn't smell funny now. It's probably that orange. Yeah, good night, Peach. Yeah, I'll watch your video later. I'm fuck's sake, slingshot. Right, see you in a minute, Sol. Yeah, Dracula is definitely one of my favourites. A cup of booze, yeah. Well, you know what Americans call these, don't you? I'll ask him. Hopefully, he'll reply with the answer I want him to say. Slingshot. Don't anyone else say what it is. Slingshot. Yeah, Slingshot Warrior. What would you say that is? Like this thing. Now, there may be variations in what they call them, but I'm pretty sure some people call that. I said, no one else say. You're influencing. If I drink vodka and water, Iron Man, I hardly have any. No one else say. No one else say. You're influencing what he'll say now. I wanted him to think for himself and just say it. No. All right. If I had one of these that was like shaped like that with a little stalk, yeah, I would just call it a glass. But in America, a lot of people call glasses cups for some reason. I don't know why. They call a glass a cup. But a cup to us is sort of that, isn't it? That's a mug, but a mug is closer to a cup. Yeah, and you ever, yeah, they call, yeah. It might be, Liam. Maybe that's where it comes from. But I've definitely heard Americans call like a glass of champagne a cup of champagne. And to me, a cup of champagne would be like a cup of tea, you know. But that's a cup to me. But a lot of people say it's a mug. That's a glass, half pint glass. Yeah, no, that's all good things. So I just wondered if you would call it a cup. Someone have a look it up. Right. Cup in America. I don't know what that's going to come up with. A cup is 250 ml. Yeah, that's all it is, really, isn't it, Randy? A cup is just something that contains liquid. Exactly. Brenham said the more than a handful is a waste. Fortunately, I have large hands and avoid waste. Nice one, mate. Yeah, you can have wooden cups. Funny thing is, London, as soon as you said a cup is just something that contains liquid, first thing I thought of was a wooden cup. Yeah. James said all swimming pools in Ireland reopened today. Because of social distancing measures, there's no water in the lanes. Oh, 1, 3, and 5. I still can't believe they're opening pubs and that. But then, and you're not just going to be able to go and get pissed in a pub now, are you? You're gonna have to book like a table, ain't you? And you can have a couple of drinks and then you got to piss off, ain't you? I think, as far as I'm aware. Which, to me, what's the fucking point then? I want to be going till closing time and then staying there till they make me leave. Oh, I remember you saying about that, Liam. Yeah. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Yeah, that's it, Rellum. I know what you mean. I don't know if ours are open or not. Londinium. I don't go to pubs anymore. I had started going to one of the locals around here. Then it kept getting open and closed, and then the last owner, to be honest, um, had I been how I used to have been, I probably would have battered the cunt. But because I'm a little bit calmer now, I just chose not to go back round there. Yeah, don't know how I can put it really. So that was the end of that, and then the only other place I could drink was the local fucking British Legion, and I've never liked drinking in there anyway because it's full of fucking. Problem is, you get a lot of tossers from other areas go in there because no fucker goes in there, and it's the cheapest punch you can get. But they're all fucking coke-addled fucking spastics, basically. People I know from years ago, and I can't fucking stand the cunts. I don't want nothing to do with pricks like that. I don't give a fuck if people do cocaine and that, but they're just a bunch of pricks. Iron Man said to any logical person, COVID-19 is a normal flu and used to control the masses. Londinium said a cup check in my circle means you are wearing a protective cup. Yeah, exactly. Londinium said, I tapped the opponent in his nuts with my sword to check if he's wearing a cup. How's your mate's wrist now, anyway? I'm saying that was quite a while ago, anyway, wasn't it? Things like that, there's an English outdoor guy who recorded a pixie, a well-known figure in English folklore. I know who you mean, and wasn't it two girls who filmed it? And the bloke who gave him the camera is quite a famous person already, weren't they? Londinium said he had 2 broken fingers and a broken bone in his hand. That was it, yeah. That still took a while to heal then. G said, have you heard of a cup check? Oh, that's why that got mentioned, yeah. I think so, yes, yeah, that's it. That is it, Liam. Yeah, half-cone door. In the back of my head, I knew it was something. Was it 2 of his nieces or something? Yeah, being scammed by fake pictures. No, they're not. They're real. They're real. I've never been to Sheffield, so no. The furthest I've ever been north in Britain is fucking Birmingham. Londinium said, but when my mate's injury healed, up our sports centre club was closed. Oh yeah, yeah. There's been a lot of shit like that, isn't there? Can't fucking yeah. Yeah, that's it. That Sherlock Holmes author. Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, tactical. Yeah, it is laughable now, but in those days it wouldn't have been, would it? No, you're right. You're right. Random said pixies and fairies do not exist. The leprechauns hunted them into extinction years ago. Yeah, I knew about that. Yeah, that's the furthest north I've ever been. London in Birmingham. I've been south all over the fucking place, but north. And no reason, no. But nowadays I have. I could, I've probably got quite a few reasons I could go up north, but I've got the ability to. Where's Wolf said? I think he was on for a bit, wasn't he? Jamie said, what is the largest knife on the right of the big board? Looks a beast. That one there, that's my machete Bowie. I can't get it down though. If you look on my channel, though, you'll be able to find it, Jamie. Londinium said, I think, Skloda Gladiatoria fencing club just opened back up. I might go to Matt's club while waiting for mine to open back up. Things that said Relum, the footage looks authentic there. Pat said no white walkers up here. I could vouch for that. Where are you doing tactical anyway? You probably told me loads of times, but that's how Relum, I've read it out like that anyway. You didn't need to redo it. Yeah. Good on you. Slingshot. Don't do too much food talk though, because it's quite late. You don't want to make us get rumbly fucking stomachs at fucking 12:10. I know you're not doing it on purpose. Oh, Newcastle. Nice. Jack Striker. Sol said, what happened to Jack Striker? Jack Striker was in this chat earlier. I've told you that before, but no one listened to me. Jack Striker was in this chat earlier and I spoke to him. Can anyone remember the name that I told you who he is now or not? Jack Striker's back. He's on. He was on this stream earlier. I promise you that. I know, he was on earlier. He's got a different name now, though. If you ask, I'll tell you. Steve said, I'm surprised you're still on. Just came home from taking the wife to it. I've started drinking now. Right. When you see, I don't know if he wants me to tell anyone. He's never said not to, though. Right. Next time I stream, Londinium, if you see a bloke called, I'm going to put it in the chat there. That's Jack Striker. Right. If you rewatch this stream when it finishes tomorrow, look in the beginning of the stream, you'll see that name pop up. Go to the channel and you'll notice him. Jack's a great bloke. Jack's one of the proper old school. Yeah. But yeah, I've known for a while he's been back. He kept leaving me cryptic clues, and I hadn't registered who it was. And then one day it just suddenly clicked who it was. So I checked the channel, and you can see it's him. It's definitely him. It's a close-up picture, but it's Jack. And also, the thing he mentioned, only he would mention it, and only he would know to mention it. He know, like me and him have got a thing where I know what his favourite video of mine is, but no one else would. So for him to give me a clue who it was, he just mentioned that video, like randomly. He said, blah, 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 have you still got? And I didn't register for a while. And then I suddenly thought, oh my God, it's one of my videos. One of my videos. What he loves one of my videos, and you'd never guess what it was. It's completely random. But only I know he likes it. I'll tell you if you want, if you start. Yeah, he's been back a little bit, and he said in the last stream, yesterday's stream, he's tempted to start uploading bottle cutting videos again. Oh, remember yesterday, Liam, the bloke called Nettle asked who still does bottle cutting videos. That was Jack. That was Jack. Remember yesterday, someone said who still does bottle cutting videos. Milk jug. That was Jack. Yeah. Random said I like the mask he wears. I must get one. Yes, good mask. I like the old style mask he used to wear. The British. It's like a British Army cold weather one. I'll tell you what, London, I've got shitloads as well. Weapons off. I remember the question, but not who asked. Yeah, that was a bloke called Nettle, the cold weather mask. That's it. It was a bloke called Nettle, and that is Jack Striker. He's not said not to say, but I'm sure he won't mind. But I did mention this on my drunk stream, but I think I was so pissed no one listened to me. Maybe I didn't say it. Maybe just thought I'd say it. I don't want to share. I'll tell you what to do. What you want to do when this live stream finishes, and then it goes live. Just watch back the beginning. Yeah, probably London. You never know. I might have thought I'd say it. Now I'll tell you, Liam. I'll tell you what it was. Jack Striker's favourite video of mine is a really, really, really old one where I did a review of a hobo cook set, and it was such a terrible video. It was like the first video I ever did outside, I think. And half the time while I'm trying to cook the stuff, the fucking pot slides off the stand. So it becomes like a comedy video. Jack always said that was his favourite video. So then suddenly this bloke Nettles says to me, oh, great video. Do you still have your hobo cook set? Now, no one would ask that. No one would ask that. And I at first didn't register it for ages, what he was, what was going on. I thought, why did someone ask me that? And one day, like the next day, it suddenly clicked, like, that's got to be Jack Striker. When I clicked on his channel, it's Jack, very close up, but you can tell it's him by his hair and his eyes. And he's got a mask on, but it's like really close with some bushes over his face. Probably nettles. But yeah, he was giving me cryptic clues, and luckily I did get it in there. I'm going to do some bottle cutting soon, Londinium. I'm going to save up enough. I need to save up at least 9 to try Richard's halberd cutting competition, and then hopefully I might be able to get a bit more people interested. Problem is, there's not a lot of people with what do you call them? Halberds. Fuck, I just said it, didn't I? Hello, Mr. I don't know. I'm going to call you Mr. Glasses. He said, hello. Do you hunt in the woods or only show weapons? Bit of both. I haven't hunted for years, but I have done. Random said the neck off bottles makes good slides for guitars. No, I never knew that. And that's the original. So I can't fucking read now. the pity this isn't like Twitch or PS4 has you can set it. Do you remember when I set it to read out the it can do text to, I can read the comments out to you. Tapped my neighbours are pissed arguing with Alexa again. Can't understand drunk Geordies. Gee, Wes says Londonium, how did you get the cup check? At least I don't have a halberd. I'll probably make one though. They're kind of big for training though. Make one, you have to make one. Yeah, but that's weird. I can hear my brothers and that fucking shouting about in the garden. I'll go and join them soon. Oh, good on you, Josh. Yeah, nice one, mate. Yeah, we've got plenty of, we've normally got Americans in here. Any Americans, say hello to Josh for me, who we got in. Still 19 people. Oh, Slingshot's from America. Steve's American, isn't he, I think? They're proper shouting at it. Oh, fucking hell. Them lot are going to be pretty paralytic by the time I get out there, and I'm going to be reasonably sober. You know, I am a bit drunk, but compared to them. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I thought Steve was from America. I've got to stay reasonably sober to be able to stay on till 1, because otherwise I start fucking shouting about, keeping people awake when I'm drunk. And also, this shit gets way out of control. You need a little bit of control. Some of the shit I was seeing on that proper drunk stream, but then that's what happens when you call a live stream drunken on drugs. Josh said, I'm a fan of Weapon. Saw your live broadcast. Nice. Oh, that's good. Behind, if you look, these are banners, right? But behind these banners is the real thing. I'll show you quickly, just so you, if you're new to the channel, I have to cover them up for live streams. If you look here, it really is there behind it. But for live streams, you have to cover them up nowadays. You don't have to, but because a lot of my yeah, don't open the screen. Because a lot of my viewers get a lot out of the live streams, you know, a lot of people don't get to chat to people, especially now. So this means quite a lot to people, you know what I mean? I don't want to lose the ability to live stream. Yeah, don't. As long as I don't get the guns down, it's all right. But that stops me doing it if they're covered up. Relum said, just add another monitor, open up the chat in another window. Oh, I could do that. Weirdly enough, I've even got right here, that's a HDMI already plugged into my computer that I could plug into another monitor, but I ain't got one. No, Iron Man, if I was pissed enough to give you a striptease, well, I'd have to be more than pissed, I reckon. I think I'd have to be drugged up for that. I can drink a whole bottle of vodka and still control myself nowadays. Luckily, I've never been a stripper, but I don't mean a stripper. But what I mean by that, when I was younger, quite a few of my cousins, my older cousins and uncles at parties would get naked and run around, you know, shit like that, moony at you. And there's old fucking videos of like my cousins like getting their tits out and everything. Yeah. Quite a few of my family members used to be slight drunken flashers, strippers. Spot. I hope my nose ain't bleeding. My nose was bleeding yesterday. I get sniffing. Still not. Luckily, it was this nostril. It was this one that seems to be running. Oh, nice one, Jamie. Thank you, mate. That means a lot to me. That genuinely helps me as well. Because I don't actually get any normal money. I say normal money because I don't sign on and I don't work traditionally, if that makes sense. My work is YouTube. So thank you, Jamie. I massively appreciate that. You fallen asleep, Liam. Good night, mate. Yeah, you imagine. Well, luckily, yeah, the only reason we got footage of it, Liam, is because one of our relatives used to take a fucking video camera. But yeah, can I purchase the video tales, Mike? Maybe it's VHS quality, but it's got one of my female cousins flashing her tits and mooning the whole fucking party. And also it was at the end of the party when they'd shut the bar and turned the lights on, and she's there getting her fucking tits out and showing her ass. So I said, my mate Jack Thompson, who has severe special needs, always asks if his brother Tyler, if he's drunk, comes back home. Oh, Puddle of Matt, you're right, mate. Good evening, Mike. Have enjoyed a few of your videos I missed previously this week. Sorry I didn't say hello, Puddle of Matt. I'm slightly drunk tonight, so I'm missing comments. Good night, Liam. My nose is getting funny now. I don't know if it's the thinning of your blood when you drink booze, but this is weird, right? Sometimes when I get really pissed, it must open the capillaries in my nose or something. And this will sound really bizarre, but I've got wooden shelves just there that I can never smell the wood, right? Sometimes when I get drunk, I can smell the pine. Weird. It must open up. It's probably thinning the blood, isn't it? Good night, Liam, if you're off, mate. Oh, you are off. Yeah, good night. Heightened sense, it could be. It probably lowers a lot of senses, but I think it, yeah, for me, my sense of smell becomes heightened. And I'd imagine it's because of the thinning of your blood. Jason said I have a weapon. Not Jason. Who was it? It wasn't Jason, was it? Fuck. Josh. Right, Josh. Sorry, mate. He said I have a weapon I stole from grandfather back in the 1950s. 48 caliber pistol. Nice. That's good. Gee whiz says I'm going to go to your channel, check it out, London. I don't smell wood. It's not my thing. That's to say. Right, I'm going to have a piss. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, it's weird. You could never ever smell that pine, but when I get drunk, sometimes I can smell it. I know that probably sounds really bizarre and weird to say though, but don't you think that's quite weird? I'm not even bothering watching them now. I'm past that Iron Man. But to suddenly get a heightened sense of smell so much that you can actually smell wood that you can never smell. Really weird. There's no answer to it. Tactical said it's the toilet duck in his hands, but don't tell him. Yeah, that you can get that in a pine fragrance. My nose is actually starting to run a bit now. No, I've given up on washing my hands now. There's nothing on my hands. I touched my clean penis that I cleaned earlier. You know what I mean? A little bit of sterile piss. Probably, it's probably got an actual alcohol percentage in it. Probably cleaner than, probably cleaner than water. Yeah, strange, isn't it, man? Proper weird. And I'll tell you what I also get. This will sound really weird. I don't know if I've ever told you this one. Sometimes when I get pissed, and every time I get pissed, I will watch music videos for hours. That's why I'm up till 7 o'clock in the morning after time. Certain songs make me sneeze like fuck. I'll go on a proper sneezing fit for like half an hour. And I'm fucking sure it's certain, but I think what it is, I'm probably looking like a right off freak show now, aren't I? Luckily it's 3 hours long, no one's gonna be watching this. Not later. I trust the 17 are watching. I think it's songs that make you sort of sad probably make your nose run a bit, start you sniffling a bit. Yeah. Spike, songs that make you sneeze. It's fucking real, I'm telling you. Yeah, and Londinium said hands are dirtier than penises. I agree. My hands are probably dirtier than my penis, man. Fuck's sake. Where are we going? Londinium said, I think people should wash their dirty hands before touching their dicks, honestly. Fucking washing them after. You should watch them. Yeah, you should wash them before. Exactly. Wash them before. Well, it does depend where your penis has been, doesn't it? I'm a single bloke. My penis is about as clean as you can get. Someone said I pissed all down me stay press. Trouble after my cousin's wedding due to tying all the booze. No, don't try. And here's a bit of advice from Iron Man to any of the youngsters: don't try wanking while you're drunk. It doesn't work. Shouldn't watch salt and pepper videos. Londinium said beneath your fingernails is dirtier than underneath toilet. Yeah, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. Gave mine a good old cut and clean earlier. They should be fucking spotless. Josh said, if you are in America and you think you are from Mexican gang, because you are bold, you have tattoos on your ass. No, I'm not Mexican, mate. It is nowadays, isn't it, London? Definitely. Your tattoos on your hands are. If it was in America, sorry, Josh, I know what you mean now. If we was in America and you didn't, and you could only see me, and you could see the tattoo and the bald head, you'd probably think I was Mexican. Yeah, I'll get you, mate. I'll get you now. Sorry, I'm a little bit drunk. I say I don't normally do like drunk streams. I've fucking done two in a fucking 2 in 1 beat now. Yeah. Well, my brother Malk, he said if he could get away with it and people wouldn't get funny, like my mum would go ape shit. Not that she got any say in it, but you don't want to piss off, you got respect for your relatives and parents, haven't you? But Malk said if people wouldn't care, he would have had tattoos all over his face. Yeah, that's an old one, isn't it? Mexicans have 3 years. James said, went to the doctor yesterday. Doctor told me that I'll have to stop masturbating. When asked why, he said, makes a difference. Makes it difficult to examine you. Fuck's sake. It ain't really, is it, Londinium? It's I think if people want to do it, they can do it, but you got no way of hiding it if you've got them all over your face, have you? That does sound like Z, not Z, doesn't it? Amy said, "Will we ever do clothing with gun designs?" I could do. The thing is, that's my actual. See those knuckle dusters on there. Without saying too much, I actually may have made those. Might have. They're my actual knuckle dusters. Though. That's not just some generic picture. They was my actual knuckle dusters. And so is the one in my So it's the one in my thumbnail. And so any knuckle dusters you see that I show, that I actually had them and owned them at one point. The problem is the guns are just generic guns, aren't they? Yeah, exactly. I do. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I'm not really into tattoos. I've got that. That's it. I ain't got no other tattoos. I'm oh no, I didn't get. No, I haven't. I still haven't got rid. I still haven't got round to watching Blood Quantum. Iron Man. I've got it ready to watch though. Yeah, nice one, Jamie. Yeah, these are good t-shirts. These are. Did you look at the other ones? I sometimes get tempted to get that removed, London, because I think it costs me quite a few um, business opportunities. In all honesty, especially with companies wanting to sponsor you. No company's going to want to sponsor you when they see that. Really, are they? Um, Pretty sure it costs me money in a way. Um, yeah, pretty sure it cost me money in a way. Yeah, but you'll be surprised how many companies say to me, Mike, can we send you stuff? And then I'll say yeah, and I'll send them my address, and then suddenly nothing. And the only thing I can think of is that there ain't nothing else. You know, I'm not offensive in videos. I'm not a cunt. I'm not. You know, I don't do anything like that in videos. The only thing I can think of that would be perceived in the wrong way is that. Perceived in the wrong way. You can't perceive in the wrong way, can you? You can only be perceived one way. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think it does. I think it does, London, definitely. Actually, my cousin had his head tattooed. In fact, he's covered in them. Perk says, Joe, does he do tattoos? Malcolm used to do tattoos originally. I'm going to have to run downstairs quickly and get a little bit of water. I'll only be about 30 seconds. Well, thank you, man. That's something nice to come back to. Thank you, man. Well, you're pretty good yourself, mate. And Dean said, even arm tats can be seen as distasteful and criminal to some people. You know, that's the sort of sad thing about it. To me, I don't think nothing about tattoos. Do you know what I mean? Especially nowadays. But a lot of people do still judge you by your tattoos, don't they? It's a shame. I have I've only got the one. Yeah, they would. They'd think you'd the old Yakuza, wouldn't they? That's like their thing, isn't it? Oh, unless you got your finger missing, then you're definitely Yakuza. Is that it? That is it, isn't it? So yeah, if you got a tattoo of that, well, I'd still have my tattoo, luckily. Yeah, I had that. When I had that done, I told you like a few times, I was completely paralytic. I couldn't even remember having it. Woke up the next day and I actually tried to I got in the shower and I actually tried to pick it out with I can't remember what, maybe a knife. Um that's fucking that thing is 21 years old. Now they're still dark as anything. That's it, yeah. So yeah. Yeah. That's quite a good sort of technique, isn't it, really, in a way? Stop people yeah. Random to even coppers have tattoos these days. Yeah, you're right there. They never used to, did they? Actually, I don't have any, but used to have my eyebrow, both nostrils pierced. 5 in each ear. I've got I've got my ear pierced. That's it. I don't wear earrings though. I'll probably be going off at 1 o'clock, and I'm going to crash their party. bastards. I'll tell you what it is. They've got like a group chat thing, but somehow I'm not in it. Maybe I'll be honest with you, I got pissed last week, and normally I don't ever get pissed like the next week. But I've been craving it. Oh, last night I nearly got pissed. It is quite rare for me to get pissed weekly. Sol said, didn't they use a sewing needle to do that? Yes, yeah, it was, yeah. It was sewing needle, Indian ink, and I'll tell you why that looks so good. It's quite hard to get letters that good doing Indian ink. Malcolm had some, probably off my little brothers, because my little brothers and sisters are like at least 9 years younger and more. So when I was like 19, they would have been 10 and younger. They had some little letter stamps. So Mark got the letter stamp, stamped it on my hand, stamped it. And I'll tell you what, in all the people I know have got ACAB, no fucker has got ACAB that looks that good. I'm telling you. maybe I'm boasting a bit there, but no, I've seen some ACABs. They look terrible. You don't see ACAB with the letters that consistent. Iron Man said, one, if you come to Oxford City Centre, the Pitt Rivers Museum, they have ancient samurai swords. They look mint condition. Hey Francis, are brass knuckles okay in UK? No, they're illegal now, mate. Perhaps a bald head and huge purple Billy Connolly beard. No wonder I got kicked out of pubs 90% of the time. I hadn't done anything. I can imagine. Tactical. James and ACAB, isn't that what you get taken from your home? Oh, ACAB, yes. Now, if I put the words take and then held my hands like that, I could have it say, no, call. That was it, call. You put call on that hand, and then I could hold my hands like that when I was drunk, and it would say, call a cab. There you go. Yeah, I probably had, at one point, Harry, I probably had one of the biggest brass knuckles fucking knuckle dusters collection in this fucking country. They're all chopped in half now, so now I've got 4 times as many. Because they're all in quarters. As I've always said, most people could probably get away with it. If you're never going to get a visit from the police, you can probably keep that kind of stuff. But we get the police around here, and I ain't committed a fucking crime in 20 fucking years. I got raided by the police 2 years ago. And no one had done anything, and they just come and fucking pissed off again. You know, took a load of tools, but then bought them all back. You went, oh, you London, I can't imagine you a beer belly. It's also all right, ATV on my hand at the shit house. It stands for all teachers bastards. Honestly, Harris, that's not a joke. I probably at one point had, well, 150 knuckle dusters at one point, and I've probably owned, I've probably had in my possession at one point over 500. All gone now, every single one. Tactical said, I've never forgot us talking to a female cousin who was a barmaid and a bouncer. Tried to throw me out till my cousin told him we were family. Went into the trade after that. Yeah. No, I don't blame you. I used to hate pubs all my life, Tactical, because I don't know, I never used to get on with them. You know what I mean? It took me years to get going to a pub. James, a man goes to get a tattoo of a beautiful woman on his face. When asked where, he said, on my wife's face. Harry said, I would like a pair, to be honest. Right, Ron, good to see you on, mate. I'm only going to be on for about another 20 minutes. I'm quite drunk at the minute. Drunk, so I know what I'm doing at least, though. Yeah. Good to see you on, Ron. How are you, mate? Can you not hear those in the background every now and then? I don't know if the microphone picks that up. Oh, no, well, glad someone else is landing in. Good thing is, at least a couple of those bastards out there will do like a 7 o'clocker if I want one. They're quite loud. You heard them earlier, did you, Stoke? I don't think they deliberately didn't invite me. They probably either thought I wasn't interested, or because, as I say, if I get drunk one weekend, I never get drunk the next weekend. So what I'm doing now is quite rare. I won't be on tomorrow, Jamie. I'll be hungover. Definitely won't be on tomorrow, but I'll be on Twitch. I stream on Twitch every day, pretty much. Well, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 10 p.m. till 12 p.m. I can put the Twitch link on if you want. Anyone who's interested, if you make a Twitch account, you're on there, aren't you, Tactical? You go on there. They are. Weapon Collector, yeah, twitch.tv Weapon Collector. All my shit's Weapon Collector. Oh, need a cab. Sorry, man. I just read that right. Yeah. Put need. Yeah, need a cab. Yeah, when I'm drunk, I just lay there like that. I fucking wit. Well, I don't know if they want to see my hairy old cleavage. London. That's the good thing with Twitch. Oh yeah, you go on, don't you, Stug? Stug's Twitch is being sued at the moment. Are they? What are they being sued for? Yeah, Stug comes on the Twitch. Tactical does. There's still 20 viewers. Why isn't there 20 commenters? Come on. Talk to me. This is going to be one of the rare drinking streams that can actually stay on. What's that? Someone who works there? In all honesty, right, Spike. Thank you for saying that. I don't really know anything about Twitch, like who owns it and all that shit. Oh, suggestive content. But I thought on Twitch you could do all that shit. Like they don't care. Like you can't do porn, but you can have music in the background. You can have yeah, they can do the suggestive stuff. Now, nice one, Tim. Thank you for saying hello, by the way. I like that. No, because and hello, John. Because I do that on Liam's streams. You know, I will sit there for the whole hour not commenting unless a question comes up that I can answer. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought, London. Good night, Jamie. Good to have you on, mate. Yeah, it's been emotional. Yeah, strange, isn't it, Stoke? There's music banned on Twitch now. I thought you could pretty much play any old shit in the background. They used to, didn't they? Maybe that's why. Maybe they was letting people do it too much in the background and got shit for it. Because I've never had any issue with any music in the background. And I don't think anyone else had. I must admit, their noisiness in the background's calling out to me. It's making me want to go. Right, what colour is that? Is that clear or is that slightly pinkish? This is when I do it, and then I think, oh, that's mixed. Yeah, nothing wrong with having a lurk, Tim. I can always appreciate a good old lurk. I'd do it myself. You join in when it's worth joining in, don't you? Good night. So I'll be off in about 10 minutes myself anyway. I'm going to crash them bastards' parties and guilt trip the cunts for not inviting me out. It is. It's genuinely tactical. It's like that. The sirens are calling me, mate. Except they're not as attractive as that. The noises they're making, though, I can hear them go, like they're beating each other up or something. Maybe they are. Oh, my nose is fucking going like a bastard now. Right, I won't be going off right now, but what can you mix with brandy? I'm interested after this. I'm going to play PVK2 on Steam and have some sword. Some trash talk, people. Fights. What's PVK? Coke. I ain't got no Coke. What about lemonade? Brandy lemonade. Is that a thing? I may be able to get some Coke though. Powdered Coke. Oh no, not powdered Coke. Nah, fuck that. John said, I may be getting another powder activated thingy soon. Nice one. Oh, Pirates, Vikings, and Knights. That's a drink though, is it? Brandy and lemonade. I might try it. What do you reckon of brandy and water? I don't know. Definitely ain't got no soda. I could get lemonade and I might be able to get Coke. I could definitely get water. I might have to just nick some cans of beer and make them lot fight me for it. I'm not being a cunt, but if I take if there's beer in the fridge and I take it, no one's stopping me. Sound like a right cunt there, don't I? They know that though. If you leave it in the booze, if you leave it in the fridge, Michael's gonna nick it. Oh, I've run out of orange juice, Doug. Yeah, play darts where I can. I could probably still beat most of them. Right, that's definitely a shot of vodka in it. No, I'm not even going to try it. I'm going to have to now. This is what I mean. I fucked up here now. Yeah, that's pure vodka. Right. I will stay in here then till this is finished. Random said, to be drunk neat while playing billiards after a meal with men when the women are sent away for fear of talk of politics will confuse their petite brains. Yes, I like that, Random. Sorry, I'm very drunk now. Well, I'm not that drunk, but I'm quite drunk with this. Is hard to read. You know what I mean? I'm going to have a quick slash. I may have to go off slightly earlier than I said. Fucking hell, my nose is going fucking mad. I didn't even shut the door then. You must have had the farting that time. Right, I'm gonna have to go off now. I reckon. I've had about. I'm enjoying it, but I've had about enough. Sadly, you know I love you all, and genuinely, I came on here because I didn't feel too loved. I was a bit pissed off. I was in a really weird mood, and you lot genuinely did make me feel a lot better. And you honestly made me feel better to the degree I wasn't going to drink tonight because I didn't need to. But because them lot are, I thought, fuck it, I might as well because I'll probably end up joining them anyway. If I don't, they can't keep me awake. So, yeah, thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. 3.5 hours I've been on for. Normally I'm not. I think it was just a Saturday night thing, Londinium. I think it's just a Saturday night thing. I think I was bored and I was in a mood. Sometimes I get in a bad mood for no reason. Random, I told you who Jack Striker is. Nettle. When this stream finishes, leave it about half an hour or tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Rewatch the stream, and when you rewatch the chat, someone called Nettle will come up. Nettle is Jack Striker. Right, he's back. And he will be back. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you having a chat to me, keeping me company, because I think a lot of us feel the same. You know what I mean? What I do for you, you do for me, sort of thing. I get as much out of it as you do, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, better stop this while I can. We'll have to definitely do that one day, London. I would like that because I've already met Liam, and Liam's a proper stand-up, decent bloke, and I know you are, and I know most of the regulars. They're proper decent blokes. You know what I mean? What we'd have to do is get together in a little bit of a private conversation and do that. And I'd like to do that with the sort of regulars who we know. I don't think I could ever do a public one because there are a lot of cunts about, you know what I mean, who would love to try and fuck that kind of shit up. But there's also loads of you lot who, yeah, I actually do class as my friends, and I would love to meet. Yeah. We'll have to sort that out. I would probably say not this year, but maybe next year. You might, yeah. We'd all be doing 6 months or more in prison, I think, though, if the old cunts did. Imagine what a stupid. Yeah, they'd have a bit of a death wish, wouldn't they, London? Yeah, exactly. Well, it would, but yeah. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Good night, and I'll tell you how I got on with raiding this party in a minute. See you later. It's not a party, it's just my younger brothers sitting in the Wendy house. Didn't invite me. So I'm just going to invite myself. Good night, everyone. Take care. See you soon.